in the glory. Every other weekend there's a cognac story. Before we give a toast, better make sure they pour me another glass and put it in the air for the time that passed. I said bask in the glory. Every other weekend there's a cognac story. Before we give a toast, better make sure they pour me another glass and put it in the air for the time that passed. Came a long way.
Funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell.
That shit, and then the smile if you like dick. That shit. You seen that one yet?
Nah, I ain't see that.
Oh, so they got the one where these women, bro. They they put the camera on like their fucking spouse or boyfriend or whatever, and the shit says smile if you like dick, and the women smile, and it takes a picture of their smile and puts it on the guy's face, and then they can't do shit about the smile, like so they're automatically smiling.
Oh, yeah, I ain't see that one. I just seen the J. Cole one.
Yeah, that J. Cole shit funny, man.
That
like
shit
I just
funny
took her
hell.
penis in my butt. I just wanted something I could fit.
It's funny because when the song come on, dudes be sitting there doing this shit.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's it's a good song, man. I should get you in the zone. It get you in the zone to get boned,
I
man.
fuck with J. Cole.
Before we get any of that stuff started, man, welcome back. Achievement, the fuck unlocked, welcome back. We are here another beautiful, beautiful Sunday. If you listen to this, it's probably Monday, but who the fuck cares? That's how podcasting works. Once again, I'm Torian Meacham, and I'm joined by a wonderful, wonderful person, beautiful human being. He has granted over 72 wishes for the St. Jude's Miracle Network. I'm lying. It is my boy Slock, still living off experience, Jamal Anthony Nance.
hey, look, man. Hey, I'm about to talk my shit real quick. Look.
Oh, goddamn. Go ahead, man.
This is why I'm the fitted hat guy, yo. Y'all niggas don't got this fucking hat, okay? Y'all don't have this hat.
Okay, the people in radio world can't see that hat.
Well, yeah, the YouTube watchers and all that, when y'all watch this, y'all can't see this hat. Y'all ain't got this hat. Get off mine.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please get off his dick because you do not have the hat that he is wearing.
That's why I'm the god.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you.
My spot is solidified.
I'm kind of retarded.
That's what's up, man. So hey, so I know before we started recording, you said you're only working off of 2 hours of sleep. Why is that?
Just being a grown man with responsibilities and being a bum, playing Xbox all fucking night.
So you said you said the game was called Age of Sin?
Empire of Sin. It's like a little
Empire of Sin.
That shit, I figured out how to play it, and now I've been hooked ever since. So
you said it's a mafia game?
Yeah, you got to take over. It's like it's set in Chicago during the Prohibition era. It's like the 1920s and all that shit.
Yeah.
And like you got to pretty much, it's like you own you got a mob, but you got to take over like the whole town. It's like 10, 15 other mobs and shit. So you got to go take their area, you know what I'm saying, set up like a little brewery, brothel, casinos, safe houses and all that shit.
So is it set up like Civilization or Sim City, or is it like a Grand Theft Auto Mafia type deal?
It's like the Sims joint. With a little bit of Grand Theft Auto, because you get to kill motherfuckers and this shit. Mm-hmm. But the only thing that I kind of don't like is that when you fight and it's like you strike, then they strike, and you strike type shit.
Oh, so it's like a RTS, like a fucking or a turn-based strategy game.
Yeah, but the good thing about it is if I go take over like somebody's like one of the mob's little spots, and I got like 10 dudes with me, well I got 9, so yeah, it's 10 including me, and they only got 3. My 10 dudes strike first before they 3 strike, so I can kill all 3 of them before they get a chance to strike. So it's pretty cool. Like when I first started playing it, I really couldn't get into it because you gotta make friends. You just can't go around just taking shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because then motherfuckers gonna start beefing with you and take your whole crew out. But like I said, once I started learning how to play, shit got pretty cool. So I was up late playing that. Then I watched the Chappelle shit. That nigga hilarious. Then I had before that I had watched the other videos sent.
Yeah.
So
that's what's up, man. Sounds like you had a busy night of not doing anything important. It's a good thing you don't have to fucking work today. You know.
Well, that's what I do. Like usually the days I don't gotta go to work, I'll be up doing dumb shit. So
yeah. Remember being a kid, just like stand up for no fucking reason?
that's
like,
my kids now.
Just like stand up to see what comes on later on like fucking Showtime or HBO. Like, oh shit, them fucking Rescue Diaries about to come on. Real sex.
That whack ass skin that Skinny Max.
Hell yeah. Yo, fam, have you ever seen and I don't want to start here, but fuck it, bro. Have you ever seen a movie called like Emmanuel? And they be like, Emmanuel.
I've seen Emmanuel in space. She had some big ass titties. I ain't gonna front.
Niggas is nasty.
I've definitely seen Emmanuel in space. One or two times. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yo, because that was back in the day when you had. And you couldn't watch porn like that, bro, because the internet was slow as fuck. It took like 10 minutes to download one picture. So like Cinemax and HBO and Showtime, they held you down with the little fucking softcore pornage. You know what I'm saying? And like, Emmanuel, bro, she had a whole series, man.
Word up.
I
even watched the other shit. The shit they used to do with the hookers on the point.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch that. That shit was funny as hell to me.
They ain't show no titties though.
Nah, but it's just the stories that these chicks used to tell. Was just like some of them was crazy. I'm like, yo, like you really go through this shit and you still doing this shit?
You know what's wild? You know what's wild is that I used to watch that shit as a kid. You know, as like an 18-year-old and shit like that. And then I got in the Navy, and I didn't care. I still bought escorts.
but nah, like I remember
fuck
one
fuck your upbringing, bitch.
they had did one where a chick was I want to say it was in New York, and she was talking about how she went truck pulled up or SUV, she got in. There was like 3 motherfuckers in the back. They pretty much held her hostage for like 2 weeks and just raping her all week. And then just let her go. I'm like, all right, and yet you still do this shit.
Hell yeah, she ain't learned her fucking lesson. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. Like that's why I used to watch, because the stories used to be fucking crazy. Like even when they did the one in Atlantic City, nigga, we used to go to Atlantic City a lot. So,
that one hit close to home, man. I saw some folks I know on that. Like, you still out here?
And it's crazy because I remember they had this one chick. She was like, she would go into the casinos and just like casino hop. Mm-hmm. And whoever was sitting there, like looked like they was winning some money, she'll go flirt with them or whatever. Go to the hotel, do their thing, and she'll come right back downstairs, find the next motherfucker. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers got a game plan for this shit.
Hell yeah. Barely wash the poom poom out. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
That's nasty. I make all these prostitution jokes. I've never paid for no goddamn vagina in America. That's disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
It's no need to. It's a lot of them out here that's free.
Yeah. Overseas though, it's different. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. All my people that have ever been in the military, or ever traveled abroad without your significant other, it's different. I'm not recommending it. But not recommending it, hell no. But actually, I am recommending it. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Once you get a passport, the best thing about having a passport is you now have the luxury of paying for pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because here's why. And I don't mean you're actually paying for sex. No, dude. It's just when you go out, right, and you get this passport, you're not going to fucking London and fucking Paris. You're taking your girl there, right? But you're gonna go to these places that are, maybe third world countries, right? And when I say you're paying for it, just you simply being there, you're a fucking meal ticket. You know what I'm saying? You looked at like as a meal ticket, as an escape route for one of these women, and they're trained on how to be nice and all that kind of shit, right? So you go out there and you'll meet a young lady and you'll just buy a drink or you'll pay for dinner or just something stupid, right? Something real small. And then she'll just be on your shit the whole time. And then because everything's so fucking cheap out there, technically, if you were back in the States, you'd be tricking, right?
Yeah.
But because you're overseas and you have a fucking time limit and you don't want to meet anybody else new because this person that you done did one nice thing for is actually attractive and pretty cool, right? You're like, oh, well, just come out with me. And I'm here for like 5 days and I'll just pay for everything. And at the end of the week, you've only paid $125. You know what I'm saying? For like 10 dates. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Ain't bad at all.
you've gone to bars, you've gone to dinner, you've gone to do fun shit. Like you've gone to the fucking beach, you've gone everywhere. You're in like a nice hotel on a resort or something like that. You've done a whole bunch of shit. You've probably gone to see some live music, all type of shit. You probably met her friends already in like a 5-day span, and you've only paid like $150 because the exchange rate is so low. It's like if you go to Colombia, right? It's like a 44-to-1 exchange rate. You know what I'm saying? Like you're rich. It's just like going to the DR. It's like that's why so many people go to DR. It's like everything's so much cheaper, and that's why, when I see people go over school, to all these countries and shit like that, the only thing that's expensive is the plane ticket. You know what I mean? Once you get over there, it's affordable. Like pretty much if you got $100, you can survive for a week. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I get so happy to see people do that, because it's like, yo, it's a privilege to live here in America, but it's also expensive as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but when you go overseas, and once you pay for that ticket, you got your passport, you pay for that ticket, you get to the hotel, that shit ain't too expensive, unless you get like the all-inclusive shit, and I normally don't do that, you know what I'm saying, because I hate staying on like the hotel grounds and shit like that, but it's good if you're with your partner, because you ain't trying to You want convenience.
You know, wild shit.
Yeah, you want convenience. A motherfucker like me, I'm eating food out of a truck. You know what I'm saying? Out of a cart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From the back of somebody's fucking house. Shit like that, right? Street meat. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? You eating street meat. Pause. But yeah, you with your significant other, you want the nice shit, right? Which is great. But yeah, and then you go to the hotel, and so once you step off, step off location, you'll meet somebody walking down the street, or you meet somebody at the beach, and it's like, yo, I am cool paying for everything just to have you around me, because I don't feel like meeting anybody new. So that's what I mean when I say paying for pussy. I'm not actually talking about exchanging money for sex. That is against the law, and I would never, ever condone that.
That sound good, nigga.
Cha-ching, nigga. Nah, but that's some real shit, bro. It's like if you go to the club here in America and you meet somebody something I haven't done in a long time, which is you meet somebody in the line, right? And I haven't done that in a long time because I'm so bougie. I don't go in the club until I got a table. But when I was younger, and you parking lot pimping, bro, you know about that. And you parking lot pimping, and it's like, yo, you can't get in the club unless you in here with girls, and you just grab shorty out the line, like, yo, come on, we about to cut this line. Fuck that. And you go and you get in, you're like, yo, you helped me get in, so I'm gonna buy you a bunch of drinks. I'm not trying to fuck, but I'm gonna buy you.
Yeah, I'm just
because
returning
you helped
the
me
favor.
out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the equivalent, bro. And it's like, you're not going to, when you take shorty out the line, you bring in which you're not trying to fuck. She helps you out. And it's like when you go overseas and you meet this young lady and you're taking her out, things like that, you're not trying to fuck. Like, she's keeping you company. You know what I'm saying? So, because otherwise you'd be around dudes like, I'm coming from the military perspective, so you'd be around dudes all day. And it's like, yo, you get her, she got friends, you get them, and now, it's a party. You know what I mean? I don't know how I got into this escort fucking human trafficking talk already. You know what I'm saying? But but talking about niggas with passports, shout out to Passport Poppy, my man G-Tex. Just touched down.
Thing, bro.
Yeah, man. He out there like DJ Khaled, man. I'm jealous of this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking stuck in DC, can't do shit. This motherfucker out there traveling the world and shit, eating steak and shrimp, getting fat. I know this nigga gained like 10 pounds. Did you see what he was eating?
He getting up there. He ain't going to admit it, but he getting up there.
I know he gained 10 pounds more, because he was eating all the good food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's what you do when you're on vacation.
All the food.
You don't hold back on shit when you're on vacation.
I'm sitting here, bro. I'm sitting there eating like fucking eating like chicken penne and shit, looking at his pictures so I can pretend I'm eating something else. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was in the fucking pool on jet ski, drinking every fucking night, doing. You see the video where the nigga was dancing with the karaoke shit?
Yeah.
He did the little trivia shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. And it's crazy because anytime I see like y'all do some shit, it's like, yo, it's like I'm there with y'all, man. You You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that's my nigga, man. Like I'm
Yeah.
like a little piece of me is with it was like, yo, that's my dude, man. I remember, like it's like, yo, to see niggas go, from where we all came from, and it's like, yo, we from a little 1 mile square town, and motherfuckers is out with their significant other in a whole other country, just enjoying life, making couples, friends, and shit on vacation, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that
Yeah.
always even when I see like niggas go out on like, and I hate to say niggas, even when I say like my fellas, my brothers go out on like date nights with their girls, I'm like, yo, that's what's up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because on some real shit, a lot of us didn't see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even like me coming from a 2-parent household, I never saw my parents do like a date night or nothing like that because they have fucking 4 kids to take care of all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's the thing. Like me and my wife, we try, but it's hard to get a babysitter. It's like I don't like dumping them on my brother all the time. But,
shit.
yeah, you know. But at the same
Wait,
time,
hold on. Don't he got teenage daughters?
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, y'all, hey, I'll give you that $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying?
But like
$10
said,
an hour,
we
all
pretty,
the Disney Plus you can watch.
we wait until we move, like I said, because the house getting built. They should be
Mm-hmm.
done within like the next couple of weeks, and it's about to be done because we had to put a lot of shit on hold for this fucking
Yeah.
house.
That's what's up, man. But I don't think these motherfuckers heard you, man. I don't think they heard you, man. Said the house is getting built, you broke bitches. That's called new
Yeah, man.
construction, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna be the first motherfuckers to use everything in this goddamn house.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got no fucking cum stains on the wall. You know what I'm saying? You breaking in every room with the nuts.
I'm putting all that up there.
All the stains on the ceilings, nigga.
I'm putting them fresh stains up, motherfucker.
Yo, fam, because I be thinking about that shit too, bro. Not move somewhere. I'm like, damn, man, somebody fucked right here. You know what I'm saying?
But you know the craziest shit, right? Before we found the little area we moved to now, we went to like our relative was showing us houses, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this one house. It was a rental property, but the people that was moved that was staying there was about to move out. So usually, if you're about to show your house, you want to clean it up or whatever and all that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, we walk in the door, all you smell is weed. This nigga in the back room playing 2K. I'm like, nah, we good. We not moving here. Hell no.
I wouldn't either, man.
Straight weed.
Yeah, I wouldn't move any house, especially in Georgia, where anybody smokes marijuana, because that probably means they probably sell it there too. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to get my shit ran up in by fucking by some fucking internet rap niggas. You know what I'm saying? Trying to rob the plug or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm definitely not him.
Yeah, hell no. Like I'm a blue collar 9-to-5 worker. I have benefits, and I will call the police on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Fuck that, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Congratulations, bro. Getting a house built. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge milestone. And to be able to say something like that, bro, that's amazing, dog. Because you got to look at where we all came, where we all came from, and then just like it's like when you see friends post things in these little fucking motivational videos like you are breaking generational curses, right? Like shout out my man Hulu, he just posted something like that, right? This woman on there talking about you are breaking generational curses, and she goes in her whole little spiel, and at first you're like, oh, this shit corny, right? But you're like, no, we actually are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like motherfuckers actually are, bro. Like don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Because you look at the shit that we all came through, and just how in one generation, right, of having almost equal access to everything that everyone else has, you see how far you were able to get. You know what I'm saying? Like the education, of course, is not equal, right? Because we come from a shitty ass public school district, but we made the most of it, right? And it's like you see what people have been able to do when they had almost equal access. And then you see like what the younger kids are able to do now, how you got kids starting their own businesses, becoming millionaires off of just personality on social media, things like that. It's like, holy shit. In 2 generations, this shit's going to be a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's crazy? And it's funny you said it because if you look at the whole excuse of, oh, I can't do this because this person hold me back, blah, blah, that's all bullshit now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's to the point now where it's so many ways out here to make money. It's no point to be doing illegal shit.
Exactly, man. Like, bro, you can literally go on Google and get free certifications and like IT, like information technology, fucking information security, like fucking hotel, restaurant management, all this kind of shit. So you can go on Google and get certified through Google for free on how to obtain like mad job skills, mad in-demand job skills, things like that. Colleges, right? Like they offer their previous year curriculum for free. Like a lot of them do, like online. You can take last year's courses and get last year's books and do this shit, right? But you probably like not you, but a motherfucker's like, well, why would I do that? Because the material doesn't change. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
And then you can get a couple dollars and you can actually test out of the class. So you can say, yo, I want to challenge the course, take the final, pass the final, and now you got college credit. And all you're paying for is that test instead of that whole 16 or 8-week class. You know what I'm saying? Like even, you know, like, bro, if you're somebody that has a clean driver's license and you're not like a felon, nothing like that, trucking schools pay you to go to the trucking school now and provide you with fucking with job placement. And oh my God, I just posted this shit, bro, and I wanted to send it in the group chat. In California, a bunch of schools are making CDL classes part of their actual curriculum. So it's like you can take wood shop, right? You can take wood shop, you can take like whatever little home ec, or you can take CDL fucking courses and be 18 years old.
And that's you straight if you do that. Like real shit. Like, and that's the thing. Like I'm trying to I'm in the process of trying to find a new job or whatever.
Yeah.
And since my brother got his CDs, I was asking him, the best route to go. He's like, if you could pay for the class yourself, it's always better.
Yeah.
Because most of the schools that pay for you to go, you got a job with them for like six months or like a year or something like that. Because that's how they get their money back for paying for the class for you. Which is, not a bad deal, but you over the road a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't be wanting to be away from my kids for like a month at a time, all that craziness. But I be telling people, like, if you single with a license and no kids, get your CDL.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Get your CDL and live in your truck for like 2 years and just save your money up.
I mean, because first off, the trucks ain't like the trucks that were out when we grew up. When like only Karl Malone had a nice truck. Fuck Karl Malone, but only Karl Malone had a nice truck. Now, like all the trucks, bro, you got Wi-Fi, internet, you got a nice ass sleeping cabin. You got you got a home, you got a mobile home, bro. And you can smash bitches in the truck, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was like, ooh.
Yeah, you damn sure
honk
could.
the horn for me. You be like,
But, I be seeing kids out here still ask, oh, I got weed. Nigga, you know what year it is, nigga? You got some selling, your ass out my damn face.
Yeah, hell, I can order that shit online, bro. I can literally go on Uber or Postmates and buy weed. What's wrong with you?
Like you're selling something that's not even in high demand like that. Like,
exactly.
Nigga, I get better shit fucking the legal way.
Yeah, and then the worst part is like I never like getting high, right? I like the relaxation feel, and it's like, yo, CBD is fucking legal. I can go to 7-Eleven and buy CBD. Why would I make a hand-to-hand fucking transaction with you and get wrapped up in your fucking case with Officer McNulty and fucking Bunk and Herc all watching you, get my ass beat up? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Shout
out to the Wire, man.
Hold up. We got a special fucking guest coming in this motherfucker, interrupting the chat. Hold up. Who is this? Who is this trying to fucking sneak in my goddamn fucking Zoom call? Oh, shit. Speaking of fucking devil. Fucking devil.
Yo, put that nigga on the screen, man.
He on the screen? No. Hey, you better get your ass back up here. You gonna interrupt my goddamn Zoom.
I can't see him on my screen, yo.
Yeah, man, fucking Gordon fucking Nance, man. We just talking about your monkey ass passport, Poppy.
I hijacked the motherfucking podcast.
That's why I put the fucking Zoom link in the fucking chat. I knew your bitch ass was going to fucking come on. You fell for the bait, nigga.
All right, I got a question for you. I just happened to be driving, and I'm like, let me check this message. I see you put it in there. I said, let me see if this shit works while I'm on the road.
They'll be coming in here fucking up my audio quality, man. Now we was actually talking about niggas being 18. And in California now they're offering CDL courses for high schoolers. And you know, Jamal's like, yo, I would have did that. I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's like with a clean license.
I would have too, especially in hindsight.
Bro, we'd be rich right now, man. We'd be fucking like superheroes.
Real.
Niggas that have Optimus Prime in their goddamn truck right now. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. Like for real, bro. But so you on the road, you driving right now, be safe. So for anybody out there that's thinking about getting their CDLs, what advice would you give them?
In hindsight, if you got the money to pay for your school yourself, do that, because when I got mine, of course, I didn't have the money. I had to go through a company. So I was under a contract with them for a year. And 9 times out of 10, you're not going to like that company that you go to school, that puts you to school, because they pay you pennies on a dollar. And you're stuck paying the loan back because you have to pay them back, and then you also still have to live. So the money ain't enough. So my first year in trucking was terrible, money-wise. I made maybe 38 to 40,000, if that. Where if you get your own truck, if you pay for a school to yourself, companies that take you on at just because you went to school, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Slock, I see. What up, Slock?
What up?
Companies that take you on if you pay for it yourself, where you don't have to worry about, oh, I need the experience. All you got to do is have your certificate of the school that you went to, and you'll get on with the company, and then you're not under contract, so you're able to bounce around until you find a good home where you feel is where you make enough money for yourself to survive. So that's what I would recommend, is paying for it yourself if you can. If you can't, then just find a company and make sure you know that you're not gonna get rich your first year. You're not. Shit, I'm in going on year 6 and I still ain't rich.
Bullshit, nigga. I seen what you was eating on vacation. Fuck out of here. This motherfucker, this whole shit looking like Joe Budden timeline and shit, dog. Nothing but fucking gourmet meals and shit. I told Slocks, I was like, yo, I'm over here eating chicken penne, looking at your food, pretending my shit is something else. You know what I'm saying?
Funny as hell.
Niggas out here eating turkey and cheese. This nigga over there eating shrimp and lobster and shit.
Yeah, man, because I know you done gained like 10 pounds from vacation, bro. Because you was eating good.
I'm fat as hell.
I'm glad you said it. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, how was the vacation, man? How was the vacation, bro? You're out there with wifey. It's not your guys' first vacation as a married couple. Not your first one out of the country as a married couple. But this is your first time, because you went to what, Costa Rica?
Yeah.
So this is your first time in Costa Rica?
First time in Costa Rica.
Okay, so question I got to ask you, bro, because when people go over there, they immediately are like, yo, I can retire here. So did that come into your fucking brain?
Every time I leave the country and drive around, when we go out on outside the resorts, I look around and I always ask myself, can I see myself living here? Costa Rica, out of all the countries I've been to, I would say Costa Rica is the one country I would probably consider myself living in, because it didn't look as poverty as like parts of Jamaica we went through, or the parts of Dominican Republic we went through. Dominican Republic was one of the worst cities. I ain't gonna say worst cities as far as people, but poverty-wise, it looked rough. Listen.
Like you have to be in a resort. You have to be in a resort, and you have to be in a city.
Yeah, Jamaica. We was on the outskirts of Jamaica. Everybody say it's better in like certain areas. So I don't know. Even the Jamaican part was a little rough looking, but it didn't look as rough as Dominican Republic. I mean, the kids was running out in the mud and no shoes, and it was crazy. But Costa Rica is like, we was on the rainforest side of the island, but they say it's 2 sides.
Yeah.
One is the rainforest, the other side is the Caribbean. We was on the rainforest side, so we got a lot of rain. But the funny thing out there, it rains at the same time every day.
Yeah, you can plan for it. That's good then.
Yeah, so yeah, from like 3 to 5, it's gonna rain.
That's new. That's new. Take that afternoon nap.
Exactly. We go sit at the bar and talk, or we play spades or whatever. But yeah, man, Costa Rica is beautiful. This traveling, like, I'm new to this traveling thing, so I enjoy every moment of it I can. I don't complain about nothing, because I'm just happy I'm able to lead the country and see shit I've never seen before.
Yeah, man, because there was a time when niggas couldn't get no passport. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm telling Jamal, I'm like, yo, bro, just think about where we all came from, that 1 square mile town, and then to see Jamal getting a fucking brand new house built from the ground up, putting all the cum stains on the walls and the fucking ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out here in other countries and shit, eating goddamn octopus tails and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, like, for a nigga like me, I'm like, yo, that shit make me feel like I'm there with y'all, or I'm like going through that with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, yo, I seen it all with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to see y'all doing this great shit. Like, we'll go, like, you see, like, I was telling Jamal, I was like, yo, you see people post this shit, like, when it says, like, you're breaking generational curses, shit like that. And I always look at that shit like it's corny, but it's true though. Because if you look at, like, in one generation, what you've been able to accomplish and what you've been able to accomplish with semi-equal access to things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, see how far you've come, and then see, like, how your kids are gonna, they've already surpassed you. You know what I'm saying? Compared to where you were at that age, they've already surpassed you. And it's like, yo, just think about 2 generations. It's gonna be a wrap. Like, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. So, like, so life is literally gonna be like people getting it because they want to, and then just like the very small amount of people that just don't, it's like on some Mad Max shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fuck it, I don't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like because it's so, like, I mean, because you got trucking school, you don't got to pay for that. Fucking all these jobs will bring you on like as like an apprentice. And you can do that kind of shit and then work your way up. College is free now, and mass states, community college is free now. This is all like Google. You can go on Google and get certified in like IT trades, things of that nature. And it's like, yo, if you got an internet connection or a driver's license, bro, like, you don't have any reason at all to not
be
make it
broke.
anymore.
To be broke.
Yeah. I mean,
Man, who you telling?
you'll still be broke because niggas got bills. You know what I'm saying?
But see, it's different between being broke because you're paying bills,
yeah,
and being broke because you a lazy motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there's definitely ways to get it, man. And it's like, everybody is putting this shit out here on a platter for niggas. They're not giving you all the codes of the game. Like, niggas ain't out here telling you this is how you work the stock market like that. It's like, oh, they're like, yo, fuck with this Bitcoin shit, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to teach you about the stock market, but here's some Bitcoin to fuck your money up on. But yeah, man, it's like there's so many ways to fucking get the information, get access, and achieve some kind of success. Because it's like everybody, all of us, bro, all of us make at least twice as much as our parents made, bro. That's insane. That's insane, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's
I was
crazy.
thinking about that too a couple weeks ago. Because I'm like I said, I'm 40, and I was thinking about how my mom, when she was 40, and how we were living, and I'm like, I couldn't see myself living like that now.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I was doing the same thing.
Hey, I'm about to say,
week.
Jamal knows because we brothers, so we came up the same damn way.
I was thinking the same thing last week. What, mom bought her house 2-3 years ago, something like that.
She's a new house owner. I would say, she had it after Amora was born, so within that time, yeah. My daughter's 7, so within the last 7 years, my mom just bought her house.
And I'm 39, and I'm getting mine at 39.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have one at 39. when mom was 39, we didn't have a house.
39, exactly.
And
nor did she have a great job.
Yeah, pretty much. She bounced around a lot.
Yeah,
I remember she had the job at Jason's Furniture for a little bit. Like she bounced around.
She had 9 to 5. She didn't have a career. I don't think she ever had a career, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she made it work. That's the thing, man. It's like
that's what I was sitting back appreciating.
Yeah.
The fact that she was able to still get it done with what she had to work with. And the fact that me and Jamal wasn't no easy goddamn kids to deal with.
Hell no, man. I knew y'all niggas. Y'all was not.
It is crazy because I remember, like, I'll be somewhere like with my kids, whatever, and to me, it seemed like they don't appreciate like the little shit. And I'm thinking like, nigga, when I was y'all age, this shit right here was fucking like a once in a blue thing, like going out to eat.
Yeah.
Nigga, if we go out to eat, that either a bill, something was paid early, or some kind of money or something came extra or something crazy. That wasn't no every week type thing.
Bro, going to like the zoo or the aquarium, that was like some shit,
Nigga.
bro. That was like Disney World.
When my mom got us season passes to Great Adventure, nigga, that was
I
like
remember
fucking,
that year.
that was like the greatest shit in the fucking world, nigga.
Yeah, I remember
Like,
that
we
year.
can literally go every fucking weekend and not have to pay to get in and shit.
And the crazy thing is, right?
No,
Yo.
but before you start, Mitch, the crazy thing is she got us a season pass and we still didn't take advantage of that.
Pretty much.
Because she couldn't afford to, drive it. That's gas money still. You still got to feed us.
Man, you better get on
So
that
that
bus.
still costs money. Man, listen.
Nah.
Shit, nah, because the thing is, right, think about like season passes, Great Adventure. Them shits is like, what, 160 back then? Maybe.
Nah, they weren't even that much.
Nah,
they were like
they
$60,
like $60.
$70.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
combined,
$60.
nigga. Combined.
I mean, for the two of us, yeah.
So you
Oh,
think about
yeah.
that. So think about how many hours she had to work. Let's say she's working a minimum wage job, right? How many hours does she have to work to get that for y'all?
Man, we talking in the 90s, so minimum wage was like what?
Shoot.
I don't even remember.
Or let's say she's making like $8 an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of hours for y'all ugly
Hell
motherfuckers.
yeah.
But then you think about it now, right? Like you can get your kid whatever they want in an hour, in 2 hours.
Man,
Less
I
than a
came
day.
back from Costa Rica Friday night, and my oldest daughter, the 16-year-old, I told her, I said, if I come back, because she held the house down while we was gone, and that's the crazy part, that I could trust the neighborhood that I live in to leave my kids home by themselves for a week and not have to worry about nothing. Plus, we got cameras all over the house, so we can still see what's going on. But I told her, you keep this house intact, I'll give you $250 because she wants these Jordans that cost $250.
Mhm.
Just like that. After being out all week spending money, come home and still drop $250 off to her. Like, here, man, let me try to ask my mom for $50 after she came back from a vacation. Yeah, right.
You know the speech you had to get to ask him for the ice cream truck, nigga. Shit.
Hell, that was some shit, bro. I used to be like, Mom, please.
We was happy to buy shit from the snack bar and lunch.
Hell yeah.
And it's like now you can just fucking drop $250 on some J's. Like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, man. That's breaking generational curses. So when I see those kind of memes or videos, for a microsecond, I'm like, yo, this shit corny. But I'm like, yo, it's true. And I'm like, everybody that I know, like they've already surpassed the previous generation. Then we look at like what our parents had to go through. It's like, yo, they went through a lot. Like they got a lot of shit thrown at them, bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like like in the fucking 60s and shit when the grandparents was alive, and it was like things were not okay. But they didn't have to go through the war on drugs, mass incarceration, the crack era, all that kind of shit, and then all the post-civil rights fuckery that went on. You know what I mean? So that's what our parents had to go through, and we made it out. And it's like, yo, bam, everybody shot to the fucking moon, man. And it's like, and that's why, like, I always thank my parents all the time, man. Just like, yo, I always tell like, y'all did a good job. Because they doubt that sometimes. Like, they don't fucking know. If we don't tell them, they don't know. Just like how us as men, right? If our partner doesn't tell us we're doing a good job, sometimes we don't know. And it's like, for me, I always tell my parents, like, yo, y'all did a good job, man. Like, y'all did a good fucking job, because look at where we came from and look at where the kids are. That's all from the lessons that you guys instilled in us, and all from the example that you set. You know what I'm saying? We understand y'all weren't perfect and y'all went through whatever y'all went through, but it's like, yo, y'all had the game on fucking hard mode, bro. Y'all had the game on nightmare. It still finished. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. They had fucking niggas playing Halo with all the fucking skulls activated, bro. Like, y'all niggas crazy.
but like, and that's what I be trying to explain to my sons. Like, you in a situation now to where, like, what I'm doing, you can surpass me earlier. So like, I'm hoping he get it, sometime soon. My daughter seemed like she got it a little bit where she, starting to buckle down and all that other stuff. But my son is just like me. He just be like that, man. Fuck that, I ain't doing that shit.
he real just laid back and go with the flow.
Yeah, and it's like, I can't be mad because it's not like he's like it's not like he can't do this shit. It's just that he literally just like me. If he gets to the point where he get bored, he's like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
So
he's got to keep finding things that challenge him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, and that's the thing. He loved fucking Roblox and all that shit. He wanted to do the whole gaming shit. Motherfuckers game and put this shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
He wanted to do that. So I got to deal with him. I'm like, all right, you keep making the honor roll at school. I'll get you a gaming corner. I'll get you a computer, TV, all that shit in your room so you can do all that.
Tell nephew he do good with that. I'll be over there with him.
Yeah, because right now, like I say, he made the honor roll last semester. So when we move, we got to get new TVs. So the TV that's in my room, he getting that and a new TV for his gaming corner. So I told him, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, I have no problem, feeding what you want to do, but it ain't gonna come free. You still got to earn it. And the way you earn it is you got to go to school and do your job.
Yo, think about this, bro. You're like, hey, if you keep making honor roll, I'm gonna buy you a gaming corner, right? Back in our day, it was like, yo, pass these classes or I'm gonna beat your ass.
We pass classes out of fear.
You better not come home with not one F on your report card. You get fucked up. You getting fucked up. You ain't going outside. You ain't getting shit for Christmas. You ain't getting shit for your birthday.
And that's the change, bro. And that's also one of the generational issues that we have is that we motivate through reward. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with Gordon going out of town, bro. It's like you go out of town, 16-year-old daughter hold it down, right? Back in our day, it was like, yo, the house better not be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Or that's your ass. You ain't nigga, you live here. I'm not paying you to live here. You know what I'm saying?
But that was the thing. But see, it was crazy. Even back then, though, we'll come home. It'd be a note on the fridge. Go until Sunday night. Do these your chores for the week. Food is here. My house better be back. Better be here when I get back.
Yeah,
that was it.
And now y'all have the opportunity, the luxury of rewarding your kids for doing a good job, and that's the only way you motivate people is through recognition and rewarding them for doing the right thing. And now you see like they've surpassed us. I mean, to be honest, academically, the kids are smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing better in school. They're doing better. They're more well behaved. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when it's time for them to get into that real world, like one of the things that your kids are going to benefit from is the simple fact that you guys are homeowners, right? So
I'm not a homeowner. Let's not get into it.
Okay, you could have had a home, but you decided to go to Costa Rica 8 times, nigga. But no, it's like, well, that you motherfuckers have a home. You have steady homes. You have nice places. So you have just a wealth of credibility, right? So whatever you tell them, they can't say you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or remember when we were kids and our parents would say, do as I say, not as I do. And it's like, well, you can't tell me not to drink and you don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But it's like, yo, you can tell your kids, hey, this is what the fuck you need to do to be successful. Because you guys have fucking made it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you don't do this, you are going to be fucked. That is it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell them, like, look around at all your little friends. You know what I'm saying? Look around like other folks that you know that didn't do the right thing, didn't buckle down. Look at where they at and look at where you are. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference. Like, we did what the fuck we had to do, and it may not have been immediately, but eventually we all figured it out and we are where we are now, and it's and at the same time, it's like the motivation, right, to surpass the previous generation, right? Because it's like, well, that's always an intrinsic goal that we don't always talk about. Like, you always want to do better than the ones before you. Like, it sounds kind of arrogant, but that's how life is supposed to be. Like, you want to.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that. I pray my son and my daughter, by the time they 18, 20, or whatever, they fucking own companies, own houses, whatever, because that means I did my job right.
Exactly. You know what I'm
saying? The shit that I was sitting there telling y'all when y'all was 5, 6, and all that, y'all, even though y'all act like y'all wasn't listening, y'all took heed to that shit. Was like, okay, I need to do blah blah blah. And I tell my son all the time, I was like, it's important that you keep your credit right.
Yeah.
Because my mom used to tell me this when I was younger, but you know, my whole thing was shit. If I get something, I ain't got the money, nigga. Fuck it, though. ain't getting that shit.
Catch me if you can, nigga.
Yeah, for real. But as you get older, you realize, nah, you got to pay that shit back, or you ain't gonna be able to get nothing else.
Yeah.
So I tell my son and my daughter that shit all the time. But make sure when you start getting credit or whatever, you keep your shit straight, because if your score straight, you can get whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, and then now it's like, we have the luxury to invest for our kids' futures. Like back in the day, it was like the myth of our parents saving for like our future or our college education. Now, bro, you can kick back $1,000 a month, put it in an account that earns 6% interest, or even $500 a month. Kick that shit back in an account that gets 6% interest, 7% interest every year until they graduate. These motherfuckers are coming out of high school 18 years old with 150, 200K to their names. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm starting with my daughter right now. And it's like, it's like this little ass bit of money that I'm not spending on, weed because I can't smoke anymore, or not spending on fucking expensive. Because I'm back on that Sveka. No more Ciroc for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm saving for my daughter's future, bro. So, because Ciroc is like $50 a bottle. So Sveka,
good old Sveka, $20, baby.
I can get 3 bottles.
$20, baby.
I can get 3 bottles of Sveka, bro.
$20.
That shit gets you drunk just the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm scaling back a bunch of shit so I can save more for my daughter. And it's like, yo, fam, 18 years old, she gonna come out with $250,000. You know what I'm saying? And do it like you can go to college, or you can just travel, or you can just. I'm like, you can go back to Africa. You can go to Uganda and just chill for like 10 years off of $250,000. Like whatever you want to do, or you can stay home. You can stay here with me and just find yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? I'm glad you said that, because if you think about it, when we was coming up, we was always in a rush to get out of our parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go. It was not because we didn't like being there. It's just we wanted our own shit.
Yeah.
Knowing what I know now, they gotta stay with my mom till I was about 30, nigga.
Well, I mean, the other thing was that we were an expense. You know what I'm saying? Like we cost them money, and it's like dumb shit like the water bill, the light bill. Like we played a big part in that shit. Our parents are at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They ain't fucking using electricity.
But like it happens a lot though. I would say in our race, where we send, especially men, we send men out in the world when they're not ready.
Absolutely. 18 years old, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
We send them out in the world when they're not ready. I tell my kids also, like, y'all can stay here as long as y'all want, but y'all gonna be doing something.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stay here and just be chilling. You gotta be doing something. As long as you're doing something, cool. You can stay here all you want to. Because at the end of the day, when me and mom retire, or we decide to, God forbid we pass away or whatever, this house gonna be yours anyway. So you can stay here as long as you want, but you got to be doing something. You're not gonna stay here for free. You got to be doing something. Yeah,
and that's the thing, man. It's like, now we have that luxury to do that, because it's like, if my daughter goes to college and she goes locally, you staying with me. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody stay on campus now.
You're
gonna live with me. You go take your car, go back and forth, and commute.
Yeah. Because you got to worry about buying food in college and having this, having that. Like money is a thing in college, and it's like, you can just stay here. You know what I'm saying? And you got all the food, all your shit.
I keep sending my son money.
Yeah, man. How's he enjoying college, bro? How's he liking that shit?
Man, if you know Nashim, he's like Jamal's attitude. It's fine. He says
Nashim will never give you a straight answer. It's always it's fine.
He'll never give you, and the way he talk, he make it sound like it's too easy for him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it is.
His
grades
motherfucker
is smart,
and that's what I'm saying. He a little genius.
Yeah, he just like, this nigga like practice, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I got him on his app where I know his location at, because I got him an iPhone, so I can always see where he at. Mm-hmm. He been in since school started. He ain't been back home.
That's good.
That's a good thing, though.
That means he out there getting it, bro. He enjoying himself.
He ain't been back home.
You know what it is? He probably got him some little nerd chicks out there. You know what I'm saying?
I be asking him that, but he said, nah, I ain't got no girl. Whether he lying to me or not, I don't know.
He said, girl, nigga. You supposed to use a plural form of that. Girls.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, I ain't got no girl pops.
It's like it's crazy. Before Jaden broke his phone, he used to call Nashim a lot because they be playing Roblox and shit together. And I'll sit there and talk to Nashim, and he'd be like, "Yeah, it's fine." Like, how's class going? Oh, it's fine. Only time he shows any kind of emotion is if I ask if he got a girl or not. He'll chuckle or some shit. Like, nah, not yet.
But yeah, he out there pimping, bro.
Yeah, he out there doing his thing.
Bro. I'm gonna tell you exactly what he's doing, bro. He is out there walking around with his Nintendo Switch, seeing little girls, little 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-old girls that play Switch. He out like, yo, what's your Nintendo code? And he out there busting them down in Smash Brothers, and he takes them back to the room and then smashes, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's out there doing. I know niggas like him. That's what we do. We take the Switch. We get the Nintendo code and we like, yo, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's Animal Crossing. Let me invite you to my island on Animal Crossing. You know what I'm saying? And then you bring them back to the room and you get to the salad tossing. That's what it is, my nigga. You know
what's that shit when you gotta go around and find a Pokemon shit?
Pokemon Go. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga out there said, yeah, you find this Pokemon, then we go back to my dorm and you go find another Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, we're gonna catch some Pokemon and then I'm a Pokemon. I'm telling you, this nigga's out there. He's out there video game pimping, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is out there video.
I'm just glad he's out and not sitting in the house. That's my big thing. I'm just glad he's out and not sitting in the house.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. But are you staying on this bitch or are you gonna fucking or are you jumping off? Because we about to go on to the topics. You ain't see the fucking list.
If y'all talking about ignorant shit, I want to stay.
All right, did you see the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you watched it?
That nigga watched it on the resort.
Yeah, they had it at the bar on the resort.
All right, so what y'all think of the fight, man?
Deontay got his ass whooped.
You know what it made me think of? The first time they fought, Deontay knocked him down, but he got up at the 8 count.
Yeah.
And then the second fight, he had all that shit on or whatever, so-called he was weak, whatever bullshit, whatever. My thing, you get in the ring, you ready to fight. Deontay Wilder is a brawler. Tyson Fury is a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always told this guy at my job, I talk to about boxing a lot. It's like, I was always saying when Deontay Wilder go up against a nigga that can box, he gonna lose because he don't know how to box. He looked to land that one punch, and if he can't land that, he fucked. So him fighting Tyson Fury wasn't a good match for him. And it made me think of I don't know if you remember Winky Wright. They used to
yep. I love Winky Wright.
Yeah, I remember
man.
Winky Wright, yeah.
When he fought Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley was, was at the top of the league, game right now. Winky Wright was coming up. And the first fight they had, Shane Mosley's trainer told him, like, yo, you don't need to take this fight. It's not gonna be a good look for you. Like the way he boxed and all that other shit, it's not, you don't need it. It's no point. I understand the competitive nature. You want to fight the best, to be the best, whatever. They fought twice. Winky Wright won both times because he was just the way he boxed, Shane couldn't fuck with him. And after watching the first Tyson Fury and Wilder fight, I was like, yeah, he got that knockdown off and won that fight. But that punch you threw, he ate that shit.
Yeah.
Word.
So I was like, yeah, it's no, like, these fights it's not good for you because he's a better boxer than you are because you can't box. Like, yeah, you got the little knockout power and shit, but you can't box. That nigga knows how to box. And that's he just gave him a boxing lesson. He whooped his ass.
Yeah,
like
basically.
granted,
Even,
Dante knocked him down 3 times, but nigga, at the end of the day, you see that nigga face? He whooped your ass. Like,
yeah, one of them looked like they were in a fight, and one of them looked like they just went to a bar.
Yeah,
exactly.
For real.
And that's how I took it, what Jamal was saying, in the difference in their styles. And it's like Wilder, I remember, I'm not a boxing fan like Jamal. So I seen Wilder off of YouTube clips and Instagram clips, and I'm like, this nigga's a beast. But then he finally hit somebody that can take that punch.
Exactly.
So it's like, what do you do now? My knockout is not going to work on this guy because he's a fucking monster, and he's like, he ain't know what to do. So he was just in there trying to stand up as long as he possibly could until he just that knockout. That nigga, like you said, one looked like he got in a fight, and the other one was at a motherfucking rave party.
Yeah, because Tyson Fury, man, like Tyson Fury is a hell of a boxer. You know, he's beat Klitschko. You know, he's beat Tyson Fury. He's always tried to fight the best fights available. You know, he's never played the game where it's like, I'm waiting for the money fight. He's been like, yo, if you're the best out there, I want to fight you. You know what I'm saying?
So who does he fight next?
Well, next,
well, see, that's the thing.
Anthony Joshua has a rematch that he's fighting Alexander Usyk. Yeah. He's gonna lose again to Usyk, but Usyk is not gonna fight Fury. Usyk is like my height. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not fighting fucking Tyson Fury.
And see, and that's the thing with the heavyweights. Like them two was like them two was like the last two you wanted to see fight. Like Joshua, you know, he had a run where he wanted to fight to the little fat Mexican ass nigga, knocked him the fuck out, got his ass out of there. And it's like, all right, nigga, you can't do it. And it's like it's nobody right now heavyweight that you want to see fight.
Well, so for me, Fury hasn't fought everybody that Wilder has fought. Like, not what was the Cuban motherfucker's name? God damn, I forgot his name. But Wilder fought him twice and kind of had some problems with him, but he knocked him out both times. You know what I'm saying? His last name meant Ruiz. He's a Cuban dude. He's like tall, dark skin, with brown skin. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck his name is. But there's still some fights for Fury to have, but they're not going to be as high profile because there's nobody that's like undefeated or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody just with like one loss on their record, except for Alexander Usyk. But he's a cruiserweight. He's a cruiserweight who moved up to fight Anthony Joshua and beat that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's not going to go up against a heavyweight that can actually box.
I think he might, though, because he's a gold medal winner. So he's not like some fucking chump. Like, this motherfucker can box. He's just smaller. And I think to beat Tyson Fury, you have to have the speed advantage. And you've got to work the body. And that's what Wilder did and why he was able to put him down so many times in the third fight. And it's like, so if I'm Alexander Usyk and I have the speed advantage and I am a better boxer, I'm working that body. Because you know his shit is soft. His middle is soft. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if you have the ability to slip the punches that Fury throws, like, Fury isn't that fast. You know, like Wilder had the speed advantage. Fury just moved better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So because Fury know how to box.
Exactly.
Like,
but
that all comes with boxing.
Yeah, and so I think, you know, if you look at like how Muhammad Ali, he was undersized compared to everybody else, right? And he was able to win. So I think Usyk, if Usyk fucking gets through Joshua again, even though I'm saying he's not going to fight Fury, his next fight better be Tyson Fury, because Usyk will have all the belts except for the WBC and the Lineal Championship. He'll have every other belt. You know what I'm saying? It's like he could become
they probably go fight them.
Undisputed fucking champion as a smaller guy. And with his boxing pedigree and how he's looked, I think he can beat Tyson Fury if he has a game plan that focuses on punishing Tyson Fury's body. And that's what you haven't seen people do because he's so fucking tall.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So who does Wilder fight next?
Wilder should fight Joshua or Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? Like, it better not be Tyson Fury. I mean, really,
I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see that again. Yeah, I don't want to see
it part 4. If I'm keeping it real, Wilder should retire from boxing. He's taking 3 straight ass whoopings, bro. 3 straight beat downs, and like, you got what that does to your brain, CTE and shit like that. But then what that does to your confidence as a boxer, and then it's like, yo, he got $25 million from this fight, like maybe like 15 million from the last fight. And this is before pay-per-view sales. So you got like 25, 15, and like another like fucking 10 or like 15 from the first 3. So he's made, you know, damn near $50 million from these fights. Bro, and you live in Alabama. My nigga. Retire. Don't ever fight again. You're still young. enjoy your family.
Yeah.
You ain't beating Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? And you beat everybody else. You're not going to beat Fury, and niggas are not going to pay to see you fight like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, just retire. You had a great run. You had some belts. You're rich as fuck. You're in Alabama. You got a beautiful family, beautiful wife. Enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you had the excuse of, oh, my trainer stopped the fight. Oh, you know, they had the long 8 count. Oh, my costume was heavy, yada, yada, yada. And then finally, after a week, he came out and gave Tyson Fury his respect and was like, you know what? You know, it was a great fight and, you know, blah, 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 blah. But he was salty as fuck after the fight.
But,
it's like, yo.
did you see what he said? Did you see what he said after this fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was like when Fury went over there to try to shake his hand.
He was like, I don't respect you. He was mad as fuck.
Come on, bro. Just take the L and keep it moving, bro.
But he came back a week later and made this beautiful post that he probably didn't write.
Because his PR told him to do that shit.
That was he was looking like a fucking sore loser.
I mean, if you beat my ass, I'm gonna give you respect. I'm like, yo, all right, you fucked me up. I got that. You got that. But let me catch you on the street, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you whooped my ass, but fuck you. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, yo, you got the
check
W.
this out. Another thing we was talking about at the resort when the fight was over. Did you see his wife crying over there because he was getting his ass whooped? As a man, how do you think that makes you feel?
Every time they go argue, she like, say something else. I'm gonna go get Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Tyson. Put that nigga on FaceTime.
You take the trash out, nigga. I'm gonna get Tyson Fury and come fuck you up.
Yeah, that listen, man, that'd be crazy, man. Like, yo, you walk in the house and she watching like Tyson Fury highlights and shit. You like, you cheating on me, bitch.
You sitting there watching the rewatching the fight shit. She like, yo, this nigga was fucking you up.
Hell yeah, bro.
He gonna be like that scene in Menace to Society. He was like, yeah, you ain't said it. What's the name? Was whooping your ass though.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, he's got, I want to like 7 kids or something like that, bro. Like, beautiful family, you know, beautiful wife. Like, if you've watched the 24/7 lead up, like his fucking like estate.
His backstory is crazy.
Son of a preacher,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, well, son of a pastor, or the same thing, right? But it's like, yo, bro, like just take that as a lesson. God don't want you to beat this man. God wants him to go. God needs Tyson Fury to execute his journey, which is you get to the mountaintop, you fuck everything up, and then you bounce back and then continue on. Because I look at Tyson Fury and I'm like, that motherfucker is inspirational. I don't look at Deontay Wilder and look at him as inspirational or as motivational.
You know why I did at one point? Well, I still do, because like I said, his backstory is crazy. I was talking about Deontay
the backstory. I'm talking about him as a pro athlete. That's what I do not like. You know what I'm saying? It's his attitude and his entitlement. Like you saying you wanna kill somebody in the ring, all that kind of shit. I don't like that.
Yeah, and he almost died.
Exactly.
See, my thing with that is I can respect that, because at the end of the day, the way I took it anyway was, I don't really think he's trying to kill somebody in the ring. But you know, boxing is a brutal sport. At the end of the day, you trying to take this motherfucker head off. So I'm not with the whole, you know, political shit where you be like, oh no, you know, it's gonna be a good fight. Nah, nigga, say what you feel. If you want to knock that, if you want to kill that motherfucker, because that's how you feeling right now, fuck it. That's niggas don't go to boxing to see a fucking draw. They go to see somebody get fucked up. Keep it a buck.
So you saying keep that same energy like Tyson? I want to eat your children, shit.
I'm just saying, bro. Like you don't want to put that energy. You shouldn't even be putting that energy out in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's true.
Because it always comes back. Because if something were to happen to him, like after this fight, he has a brain aneurysm. Niggas gonna take his words and throw him right back in his family's face. That's why you don't want to put that kind of shit out there.
Now that's the thing, though. That you got to be able to deal with the backlash of it, though. If you're gonna sit there and say that, okay, cool, that's how you feel. But if something was to happen later on, nigga, you got to own up to that shit.
And then my other thing is like, is he claims to be all religious and all that kind of shit. If you're a religious person, you walk by faith, you should never wish death on somebody else, especially somebody in a sporting event. You know what I'm saying? You claim to be this man of God. You're the son of a pastor. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, fam, you got a beautiful family. You got
Yeah,
he's
but
got a family. He's got a
look at it all
family.
as trash.
Why
I
would
look at
you
it all as
want to
trash
kill that man? And I get it. I get it, right? It's like, okay, first fight, I'm gonna kill him, blah, 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 blah. Second fight, you still saying the same shit. Third fight, nigga, maybe you need therapy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why are you mad at me? Don't hate me. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate me. Hate the money I see, bitch.
Like I said, I look at it. I look at it as trash talking and to help sell the fight. You know, so I don't look at it as, you know, I don't take it as personal as some other people do. It's trash talk.
Everybody that said that kind of shit, everybody that said that kind of shit is always blown up in their face. Look at Tyson.
Except Floyd.
Floyd has never said I want to kill
But
anybody.
Floyd never talked.
Floyd is like he's super humble when it comes to boxing. Like he'll just say I'm better than you.
I give him
That's
that.
it.
The only thing he's not humble about is the money he made.
That's it. Yeah. But when it comes to his opponents, he's super respectful. He's extremely respectful. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard him say I ain't heard him say he want to kill somebody, but I've heard him say he gonna fuck him up when you fight him though.
Yeah, he like I'm gonna outbox you. Like you're not gonna hit me. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna get paid. That's it. And that you know, love Floyd or hate Floyd, that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Floyd is the GOAT. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Muhammad Ali, yeah, you were the GOAT. You were the GOAT till Floyd came around. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know who about to be the GOAT now? Y'all need to watch out for Terrence Crawford.
Nah.
Nah.
Terrence Bud Crawford, great boxer. But it's not enough. It's not enough competition that he's fighting.
No. You know why though? Because
they're ducking him. They ducking him.
So you got to be good if they motherfuckers scared to fight you.
Hey, I'd be scared to fight him too if my wife looked like that.
If you look at the only thing I don't like about Floyd, excuse me, is later on in his career, he picked the people he wanted to fight to keep his record.
Later on in his career,
yeah,
he fought everybody.
Yeah,
he fought everybody who was available.
When he was Pretty Boy Floyd, that nigga was running through the whole shit,
knocking motherfuckers out. And then you gotta think Floyd is a small guy. He kept moving up. You know what I'm saying?
Like I give him all his credit. Like that motherfucker, he mastered his style. Nigga, whoever taught him that shit or how he learned it, he mastered that shit. Nigga, we gonna get in this ring. You gonna hit me once. I'm gonna hit you 20 times. I'm gonna get these points. Then I'm gonna go home and get my check.
Yo, fighting Floyd Mayweather is like playing Asian kids in Street Fighter. It's like you're not getting shit off, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you ain't getting nothing off. The motherfuckers are gonna put you in the corner, 100-hit combo you, and then laugh at you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Floyd do. He sit there, he let you talk all that shit about how you gonna do this and do that. He come out with his little shoulder lean shit. You throw all them punches that don't connect. He get them points, and at the end of the round, he won that round. Then by the end of the fight, he beat you. And he go home with his check.
Yeah, and
the thing that always impressed me with Floyd Mayweather was his fucking stamina, yo.
Yeah,
he don't smoke. He don't smoke. He don't drink.
Man,
all he do is train year round.
He looked the same like the fight just started.
Yeah,
and the crazy thing about it is, as arrogant and shit he is when it comes to his money, like I was saying, when it comes to that boxing shit, that nigga be focused. He don't fuck around. He don't fuck around when it comes to that boxing shit.
Yeah, his discipline is the best. The nigga own nightclubs and everything and don't drink.
And that's what fucked Adrian Broner dumbass up, because he had the skills and shit like Floyd, but he wasn't disciplined.
He just got arrested.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't disciplined. Yeah. He was doing dumb shit. Then he got knocked the fuck out. Then he ain't been the same since.
I do got a question though. I do got a question, bro. Are y'all motherfuckers ready for the light-skinned revolution that is happening in Chicago? You know what I'm saying? You got my man. You got my man. Hey. Listen. We got my what is it? You got Zach Levine.
Lonzo Ball.
You got Lonzo Ball.
Alex Caruso.
You got Alex and oh, by the way, we got
my man from what's his name?
DeRozan.
DeRozan with the whack ass braids.
Yeah. By the way, we got DeRozan, a fucking all-star. Yo, fam, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I've been on this fucking Lonzo Ball hype train since fucking
I-
Chino Hills, California.
I give you that. You
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
been an Alonzo Ball.
I am a Lonzo Ball fan, and I will
I
die
give you
a
that.
Lonzo Ball fan. And Lonzo
See,
Ball
I'm the,
is
I'm,
now
I'm the,
playing.
I'm the Mellow Ball fan.
Yeah, Melo
Yeah,
is that
I fuck
nigga,
with
bro.
LaMelo. I fuck
Melo
with
is the
LaMelo.
man. But Lonzo Ball is now he's playing like the Lonzo Ball that we knew he could be.
Good.
You know what I'm
He
saying? And
playing
his
good
shot is there. His
basketball.
shot is there. He's always he's always been like in like an 8 assists, 8. He's been like a Rajon Rondo type person, bro. Like 8 boards, 8 assists, 8 points.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
his assist gonna be nice this year. I tell you
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh
bro.
yeah, the good and y'all, you know what y'all got that I think is y'all sleeper is the center y'all got from Orlando, Vukovic, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
his name
Vukovic,
is.
yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He made the All-Star team.
Yeah, he gonna be y'all like y'all sneak pick because between Lonzo, what's the other Zach LaVine and DeRozan, they're not gonna worry about him.
Nope.
And then you got the nigga Al Caruso just be dunking on motherfuckers. So
Dunking and playing D. That's all he does. Fake ass Billy Hoyt.
and then they and then y'all being the fact that they you're on the whack ass East, it's gonna be the Bucks. Let's keep it a buck. The East is trash. You got the Bucks, the Nets, and the Bulls. Who else?
The Knicks.
You got the Sixers.
The Celtics.
The Celtics
the Heat.
is still the Heat
top,
got a nice 3.
The Hornets.
And
the Hornets. They're not nice. They gonna be in the 5. They gonna be between the 5 and the 8 seed.
The Hornets is the East Lob City, man.
The top 3, is gonna be the Bucks, the Nets, and the Bulls. I guarantee it.
I'm glad.
I hope that.
I don't think the Nets going to do it this year, bro. Somebody getting hurt. Kyrie ain't playing.
I don't think they're going to win. I don't think they're going to win. But being the fact that the East is not as hard, they still going to make the top 3.
I mean,
I don't think they're going to win nothing.
The Raptors, what the fuck, bro? The East is.
I forgot about Toronto.
Yeah, man. Ain't no bitches out here. Like it's not the East Coast has never been.
Who's on Toronto?
Siakam. Pascal Siakam still there?
Pascal Siakam still there. Oh, that's right. Larry left.
And Van Fleet.
And Van Fleet, yeah. Toronto done, yo. I'm sorry.
Drake is still there. Drake is still there.
Drake don't play. He don't play to sell tickets. No.
Neither does Phil Jackson, but that nigga got chips. All right, so don't fucking discredit the Drake effect.
Yeah, because Phil Jackson had fucking Jordan and Kobe. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Drake got Party Next Door and fucking gigs. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give y'all the Sixers depending on what happened with Ben Simmons.
He's out of there.
That's gonna be key to them.
They should trade him for. He should get traded for Kyrie Irving.
No, they should trade. They should send his ass to Golden State.
Who? Ben Simmons?
Yep.
That'd be a good look for him.
He can't shoot.
He don't got to on Golden State.
He don't got. That's why. That's why.
You see what Curry did for the other night?
Okay, Golden State has a point guard. Golden State has a point guard. Golden State has a second option. Golden State has a third option.
What I'm saying is, get rid of Draymond Green, dumbass.
Exactly.
No, because Simmons don't play fucking defense.
He do a little
Draymond
bit.
can still guard all 5 positions. You need Draymond's retarded ass, and I'm not saying retarded, but you need him.
I know what you mean.
You need him. He's like a Dennis Rodman, Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace type player.
He's a player that knows his role.
He got all the defensive badges in 2K and still a 70. You need motherfuckers like him. You know what I'm saying?
You right. Defensive wise, if they lose him, they'll lose a big part of defense. That is true.
Yeah, but
I just hate his antics. His antics be fucking games up sometimes.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He's a nigga with the ER.
Yeah. Exactly.
When it comes to
another topic, I still want to talk about too, but we'll say that for something else.
Hey, both of y'all on here, man. We ain't got no time when you got to pull in, motherfucker.
I'm on my way to Tampa, so I'm coming to Atlanta right now.
Hey, you about to be fucking down there with fucking Kenny Powers and shit, nigga. I was watching that shit. I went back and watched all them seasons. That shit funny as hell. But no, Kyrie, is he going to play? First off, hold on. Why does Kyrie think he's Colin Kaepernick? Why is he trying to take a knee on COVID?
Somebody's on his shoulder telling him the wrong shit.
My thing with Kyrie is, like, you have he's a great player. But you just keep doing dumb shit that's like, why? Like with first with the whole the earth is flat shit, like nigga, like
See, I don't even care about that stuff, because that didn't affect the game of basketball.
but
You were on a team. Kyrie's not the boss. He's acting like he's the fucking boss. You're not the boss. So if you work for a company that says in order to work here, you have to be vaccinated or you can't work here, either
simple as
quit.
that.
Yeah, but he went, man, listen.
And it's not the NBA and it's not the Nets saying that. It's the state of New York saying that if you work indoors in a crowded like a crowded fucking place, you have to be vaccinated. No different from a cop, no different from a fucking nurse. They're all getting fired. So if you think your monkey ass is gonna come into the Garden and not be vaccinated and just violate our fucking mandate, fuck
out
you.
of here.
And so the Nets are like, yo, you're gonna make us lose money. People pay to come fucking watch y'all play. We paid you this amount of money, and you are refusing to comply with federal fucking mandates to work. So it is not the NBA is racist or the NBA. No, the NBA said get it or don't. We don't give a fuck. We hope you get it. We hope you get it. You know what I'm saying? But no, the state made a fucking law and said if you work indoors in a crowded capacity, you have to be vaccinated. And he's saying I don't want to work. It's not I don't want to get a vaccine. It's I don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you slice it, and he think he's fucking Kyrie Kaepernick. What he thinks, but really he's just a fucking.
He's Kyrie asshole.
He's a nigga with the ER.
Yeah, a nigga with the ER, bro. That's
they just trash.
What's his reason? What's his reason for not getting the vaccine?
His personal beliefs. He said he need to do more research and, I don't know, 5G, whatever. He done went on Instagram and all this kind of shit and said, he's not
seen that bullshit
and personal choices. Listen, I get it, bro. But if you're getting paid $100+ million to play a fucking game of basketball, and the state says to play this game of basketball, you got to be vaccinated, and you don't want to get vaccinated, and you're going to miss half the games, I'm going to trade your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm gonna put your ass on the bench and you're not getting paid.
You still gotta pay him.
You still gotta pay him. That's part of the contract. You gotta get.
But the league,
and he knows that, and that's why he's doing it.
Well, the league came out and said, or teams came out and said, yo, if you don't get vaccinated and you don't play, we're not gonna pay you. Because it's not a medical issue that you're not playing. It's a choice. You choose to play a game.
Exactly.
And that's why Wiggins got vaccinated.
You see, he jumped on that shit quick. Go to state was like, all right, nigga, you don't gotta get vaccinated. You ain't getting no check. Oh,
Wiggins don't got that luxury of money that Kyrie got.
If he got that luxury, nigga, okay, cool. Don't get vaccinated. We ain't gonna pay you. Sit your ass to the bench. Matter of fact, don't even come to the game. Stay your ass home.
Yeah.
But when that check don't come in the mail, leave me the fuck alone.
Because 95% of the league is vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's only a handful of high-profile players that think they have more juice than they do, trying to refuse a vaccine. Hey, man, it's cool. Go play in China. Go play in China. Go play in fucking Greece. Go play in Europe. Go play in the fucking.
Not for nothing.
Anywhere.
When I go overseas, they way more strict than we are.
Facts.
Them motherfuckers do. I kid you not. You get off the plane, they direct you to a sink to go wash your motherfucking hands. And if you take that mask off, we will send your ass back to where you came from. They not playing overseas. The only time it was comfortable to take that mask off is once you get on the resort. Anywhere outside that resort, that mask better be on your fucking face or you got a problem.
Yeah, they're basically gonna fuck you up.
Hell yeah, they do not play.
Let me ask y'all a question. If you think LeBron was to say he's not getting vaccinated, would the Lakers do this shit too?
He got it already.
No, I'm just saying what if. I'm just saying what if.
LeBron would never.
If LeBron, just humor me.
He don't got a choice. California said you have to get vaccinated, so he don't got a choice.
But I'm saying, if you think if he went this route, would it?
I agree with you. I don't think they would. They would cater to whatever he chooses to do.
Bullshit. If LeBron did that, they would fucking go hire a witch doctor and resurrect Kobe Bryant so we could choke LeBron's dumbass out. That's what they would fucking do.
No, you know what I really think they would do?
They would bring Magic Johnson back. They would take LeBron's brain out and transfer it with Magic Johnson's brain.
They would say he got it just to save face for the public eye, and he wouldn't have got it.
I was thinking that.
No, they wouldn't.
I was thinking that.
No, because first off, the Lakers are the most high-profile franchise in the NBA.
I know.
And they are also
And
one
LeBron
of the
makes
most.
them a lot higher.
They are one of the most liberal, one of the most progressive. The team is owned by a woman who believes in science. Her father was a doctor. She's super duper intelligent. She was. I mean, I guess she's like married to Phil Jackson or whatever the fuck, right? But if LeBron came out,
Plus or whatever her name is.
yeah. So if LeBron said he wasn't getting a vaccine, first off, Anthony Davis would not let him do that. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Davis would not let him do that. That's first off. Westbrook would not let him do that because Westbrook is trying to get a ring. Westbrook would fuck LeBron up and poke him with a needle with his goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Like he'd be like, nigga, I'm getting the chip. Carmelo? You think Melo gonna let LeBron not get a vaccine and fuck his ring up? Hell no.
Melo's on his Carmelo run.
Exactly.
Boy,
He's
who
trying
you
to get a
telling?
chip, bro.
Westbrook on the same run.
Let me tell you right now, man.
Yeah, Melo, Carmelo, Westbrook, Gary Payton.
Melo is playing better because he's playing. He's playing after the divorce, because that divorce plays a fucking role into your ability and your confidence and your mental state. And now that divorce is completely over and they're done and it's public now and it's been for a while, Melo has been playing better since the divorce. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Melo has been playing better since the divorce. All his problems in the league
I want Melo to get a ring.
Mr. His,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
So
get
my thing
a
with Melo,
championship ring, not a wedding ring. I don't want that for Melo.
Yeah, because
think
he got the stats. He got the stats to be compared with the greatest. He just didn't have a ring. So if he get one this year, I'm happy for him.
I think what hit Melo was when he was out of the league for a couple of like 2 years before Portland picked him up.
It wasn't even that long. It might have been like 1 year.
He was on that shit where like, nah, I'm trying to be a starter. I don't want to come off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And when motherfuckers, he realized like, okay, well, nigga, sit your ass in your couch then, nigga.
Exactly.
That shit hit him.
That hurt, bro.
He had to have a hard look in the mirror.
And you stuck at home with baby moms with your ex-wife.
If you look at now that the teams he was on and the ones he's going to, he don't have to be the man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when he was in Portland, that's Dame team. So anything that get really that that they have to game winning shots, all that shit. No, like it's gonna go to Dame. All we need you to do is come off, hit your little threes when you can, do the little shit you do, gets a couple rebounds, whatever. But you don't have to be the star, and that's what I think is gonna help him out a lot in LA, because with that team, like all you gotta do is go out and get like, because if you think he don't really play defense, he just get buckets and he get
unit,
rebounds.
Man. Second unit.
Yeah,
so
all you gotta do is come off the bench,
mm-hmm.
get us about 10, 15 points a game. Cool.
Bro, Melo about to get 18 points off the bench, dog. I'm not even gonna lie.
Melo
gonna get 18 a game off the bench.
He's gonna be sixth man of the year. He gonna fuck around and be sixth man of the year.
He making an all-star team, bro. He making an all-star team.
He's the only reason why I want the Lakers to get a chip, yo. Is Carmelo.
I need Westbrook to get one, man, because that's my man. I love Westbrook, man. You a hater, bro. You a hater.
Yeah. I'm not. Okay. And what aspect? Because I hate. To me, I think he's stat chasing.
How you stat chasing, bro? Everywhere I go, I get a triple double. Obviously, I'm just that fucking good. Nobody said Magic was a stat chaser. Nobody said John Stockton was a stat chaser. Nobody said Chris Paul's a stat chaser. But because I get a million fucking triple doubles every season, I'm a stat chaser. You know what I'm saying? How does that make sense? When I play hard for 48 fucking minutes, I play hard 48 minutes. Unlike everyone else. I chase every rebound. I defend.
100%.
I'm getting 10 assists, 12 assists, leading the league in assists per game.
Have that,
you know
but you don't have that same energy come playoff time.
Because I'm tired, nigga. That's why.
And that's his thing. He burned out all season.
That's when it mattered. Well, come playoff time, that
because
nigga
he ain't got no help. What help has he really
ain't
had?
had no help in the season. But you managed to make the playoffs.
Yeah, because they on his back.
When he was on Houston, him and Harden, they wasn't much help. But
did Harden show up in the playoffs? Did Harden?
He never do. He never
Okay
do.
then. Okay
That's
then.
why.
Okay
That's
then.
why to me. That's why he went to the Nets, because he knew if he was on a team by himself, he's not getting the ring. So he was like, let me go join these two motherfuckers. Well, one dude now, because Kyrie probably ain't gonna play, so I can get me a fucking ring.
Kyrie about to be in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Or Kyrie. Matter of fact, Kyrie is going to be in Houston because they don't have any mask mandates or vaccine mandates. So Kyrie is going to go to Houston or go to Dallas. But I don't think Mark Cuban going to fuck with him like that. So he'll probably be in Houston.
Because you got Luka Doncic over there to handling shit perfect. You don't need
Kyrie. So he'll be in Houston because they ain't got nobody.
And that's the thing. Kyrie to me only shines when he's on a team where he can do all the dumb shit he want to do.
Houston's going to trade Meg Thee Stallion for Kyrie Irving. That's going to be the fucking blockbuster trade.
They go trade her in a bottle of scissor.
Yeah. But yeah, are you guys aware of the John Gruden emails and what's came after that?
I didn't see the emails, but I'm aware of the situation. He's a fucking retard.
Same thing with just more.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to actually read the emails.
I learned about it over the week because one of the guys that I was down there with, he's a Raider fan.
So basically what happened was they were investigating the Washington football team for some misconduct and hostile workplace, all this kind of shit. And then Gruden and Adam Schefter, because from ESPN, he's wrapped up in this as well because they checked everybody's emails because they send emails over official channels, right? So they're scouring all their emails for like racist, homophobic, sexist, all this kind of shit, right? Any kind of language, and they found like damn near 10 years of emails with John Gruden from when he was Now
was this 10 years ago or 10 years worth of emails?
10 years worth.
Okay. See,
yes.
The way.
So
they were saying it was 10 years ago.
No. So this is like when he was coach with Tampa Bay, when he was an analyst, doing the whole Gruden quarterback fucking camp, all that bullshit. Yeah. And then when he was coach of the Raiders, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they found the shit, and motherfucker, because they had the shit where he referred to Demarius Smith, and made a comment about I think his nostrils or some shit like that.
Yeah, I seen that one. Yeah.
And then he tried to play it off. And then they came out with he said some shit about Michael Sam, and then a bunch of other homophobic shit, and then some other misogynistic shit and all this kind of stuff, right? And now they're all outraged, like, oh my God, like, well, no, he was who the fuck he was.
Pretty much.
When he got caught the first time, y'all just didn't care because it was a black person. That's what it was. But
and that's my thing is y'all in the outrage now. How come y'all didn't have the same energy when he did this shit the first time?
Because you have to get over it, nigga.
You shouldn't even got to this point.
You know why? You know why? Because black people are expected to turn the other cheek and to forgive and forget.
And when we don't, we're the bad guy.
This is where Martin Luther King fucked us up at, right? Because it's like,
and that's what I'm about to say. We got to blame Martin Luther King for that.
Yeah, turn the other cheek. If you get slapped, present him your other cheek. No, if you get slapped, you punch this nigga in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Good old Malcolm X. That's what I'm talking about.
And that's the thing. And so, because now it's like, you look at, they said the homophobic comments, and now it's like, oh my God, you can't coach in the NFL. Even though there's only, 2 to 3, there's only one openly gay player, right? Yeah. But 85-90% of the league is black. So offending this minority, this 1 or 2 gay people in the league, he's offending, compared to the other 85-90% of players and coaches in the league is fine though. Because you niggas got to turn the other cheek.
That's my problem with the gay community.
Oh,
whoa.
Okay, hold up.
You're going too fast.
Hey. All right. Go ahead,
Relax. You ain't about to get my shit canceled, bro. Hey, I don't have no problem with the gay community, man. I suck a dick right now, man. Fuck that. You know
Pause.
That's probably got some shit in my eye right now, man. Fuck that, bro. But no. I get what you're saying though. The imbalance and outrage is like, y'all mad that he said the NFL is picking up queers, is being forced to draft a queer player. That's what he's talking about, Michael Sam, right? But when he says some outwardly racist shit about a black player, the head of the NFLPA, it's get over it. And then he's got every other black person in the fucking league saying, "Oh, he's not racist. He's not racist. I played for him." That don't mean shit. You don't know what's in that man's heart. You doing that man a service. He can hate you. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with plenty of people that I've fucking not liked and disliked, you know what I'm saying, and wanted to beat the shit out of, but they would never know because you work for me. And my job is to make sure you get something done, right? But it's like, but it's like if you black, you gotta turn the other cheek, or if you're brown, you gotta turn the other cheek. But when it comes to some homophobic shit, then it's like, oh my God, like, first off, y'all don't even watch football. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And
like, let's keep do y'all really watch football like that?
No.
Like, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't watching football. Y'all ain't in the league like that. Like, we make up the majority of the fucking league. And it's more egregious to offend people that don't even fuck with the league as opposed to people that comprise the fucking league and make it make money. You know what I mean? And that's, we talk about the Dave Chappelle outrage. That's the same message that he was talking about in the fucking special.
But the what's crazy? I'm sorry to cut you off. But
nah, you good.
All the ones he put on Netflix he was saying the same shit.
Yeah.
Like if you like he was saying, if you go back and just listen to what the fuck he's saying the same shit. Like all the outrage that y'all put towards. Yeah, all the outrage y'all put towards one person, some shit like what the fuck?
Because nobody cared about the comments said about blacks. Nobody cared about the comments said about whites. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cared about the shit. He said, like, it's like, yo, once it comes to, oh, this motherfucker made a joke about transsexuals, it's like, well, if y'all want equality, y'all got to take these jokes equally as well. You know what I'm saying? Because if you, like, I follow comedians, right? And if you listen to LGBTQ comedians, they make a lot of straight jokes. They make a lot of black jokes. They make a lot of brown jokes, a lot of Asian jokes. But when the shit comes back, you know what I'm saying?
A problem.
Now it's a problem. But you want equality. If you want me to accept you, you got to accept these jokes, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's equality.
That's what I've been telling my wife. At the end of the day, I don't think motherfuckers give two fucks about a motherfucker that's gay, bi, trans, whatever. We don't give
You ain't sucking
fucks.
My dick, so I don't care.
The shit you do in your life, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But my thing is, why is it every time somebody says something, y'all take this shit to heart, and it's like you said, y'all want equal rights, but y'all can't deal with the shit.
Pun intended, because they're gay.
The shit
you gotta relax.
The shit be pissing me off, man. Like on the Chappelle thing, how you said the baby shot and killed a nigga in Walmart.
Yes.
That nigga.
But that was in self-defense. That was in self-defense. It ain't like he murdered somebody.
Yeah, I understand it, but he really did that shit. Y'all didn't give two fucks. He and the shit he said to what was that the little concert shit he said, he didn't really target gay people, I don't think. Like he was saying something just
about
off the wall.
Nasty motherfuckers not using protection. That's what he was talking about.
And y'all motherfuckers get such an outrage. Oh, he can't say that, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. The baby was wilding. Don't get twisted. Baby was wilding.
Oh, yeah, he was wilding, but it's motherfuckers that said worse shit and all that. Shut the fuck up.
He says he raps about killing people, disrespecting women, selling drugs, all this shit. And y'all mad about him saying this. Be mad about everything else, or don't be mad at all. And that's the thing, man. It's like, and that's why a lot of us don't really ride with that community like that, because it's like, you only want it when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like y'all, because it's like, if you're friends with gay people, then you know that there's a big issue with the gay and the bi community. They got beef. You know what I'm saying? Gays don't like. I don't want to say all. The majority of gays don't fuck with bisexual people like that, because they have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, right? Or
because they feel that it's a choice. It makes it
Exactly.
seem like it's a choice when they say it's not a choice. You're born like this, but if you're bi, you make it seem like it's a choice.
No,
Yeah.
I'm born and I like both. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Nigga, I like Pepsi and Coke. Don't get mad at me because you drink Mountain Dew, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But the shit that's killing me now is it's no more he and she, it's they.
Or the pronoun
Fuck you.
thing.
Yeah, what the fuck you
Hey,
mean?
man.
Like, what the fuck
Hey.
you mean?
Meech had a whole podcast about that
Hey.
already.
What the fuck you
Hey.
mean they? I'm like, come on.
So now
Bitch, you and she, bitch.
they're letting people just make up their own pronouns. So not he, she, not they, just like zlurg, blooty, whatever, just random ass words. Like I don't identify with anything. You know what I'm saying? Or any. So it's like, nigga, you just making up porcupine. That's your fucking pronoun now. I'm not calling you that shit, man. I'm not calling you that, fam. Yeah, and it's like, I mean, you know, thankfully, I had in psychology class, I just purposely troll the class just to get them pissed off. But we haven't gotten that far yet. That's like 2 chapters. Like in 2 weeks, we'll be talking about that whole shit. But yeah, nah, man. It's like, yo, listen, pronouns are for you. They're not for me. I can call you whatever the fuck I want to call you. You know what I'm saying? I can call you a tree if I want to. It's a matter of respect. You tell me what your pronoun is, and if I respect you, I'll address you as that. It's no different than what your name is. How about you just tell me what your name is? I don't gotta use no fucking pronouns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't call, like, I mean, because I've been corrected. I mean, I've been corrected before. You know, being in Hawaii and you're around that community a lot, and it's like some normal shit, right? And I think Hawaii is a little bit more progressive, a little more understanding. Because if you fuck somebody's pronouns up, they'll just tell you like, "Yo, I'm a he, or I'm a she, or whatever," and it's like, I'm using your name from now on. Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And then it's cool. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when I refer to people, I'm just like, "Yo, such and such." That, like, your fucking name. You know what I mean? And it's never an issue again. It's never like you getting beat over the head for mislabeling a pronoun or something like that. But it's like, yo, we aren't fucking trained on how to do that, and I don't know what the fuck your pronouns are unless you wear them on a fucking hi, my name is he, she, they, us, whatever the fuck, on a fucking name tag. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I'll be honest, man, like, I don't fucking know you like that. You know what I'm saying? So be lucky that you getting acknowledged in a respectful, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, I know y'all calling me nigga. That's the pronoun for me. You know what I'm saying? When y'all refer to me. So don't get out of here with this whole, you know, you call me fucking, you know, listen.
They taking this shit too far, man. Like,
yeah, because it's not about equality. Now it's about how much can we flex on y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally what it feels like. It's like, all right, we gonna keep pushing the envelope to see how much shit we can get away with.
Because first off, it was about marriage, equal rights, you know what I'm saying? Blase, blase, blah, right? And it's like, okay, you got it. Y'all want to go to the bathroom? Cool. You got it, right? Equal rights, marriage, you got it. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, y'all just making shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what other fucking, white folks ain't never cared about no goddamn pronouns. You know what I'm saying? ain't nobody, no Hispanic person has ever fucking went from Nicaragua and crossed the border and ran from dogs in Texas to come get some fucking pronouns. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I left my country to be addressed by the proper pronoun. Yo, fam, nigga, other countries, they will throw you off of a fucking building for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like in fucking the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? You sell drugs, they will kill you. You know what I mean? You go to fucking Russia, be gay, they will kill you. You know what I'm saying? Go to Afghanistan, they will kill you. You know what I mean? For being gay. In America, it's like, oh shit, I've fucking Dave Chappelle made a joke about fucking gender pronouns, and you're trying to fucking organize a walkout at Netflix over that. Like, Netflix literally has shows about incest. You know what I'm saying? And y'all more mad about that. You guys are more upset about that.
And that's the shit that be killing me.
You can see rape on TV, murder, incest, fucking sexual exploitation of children, and y'all ain't staging out one walkout over that. But a motherfucker make a joke about a transsexual not being attractive. and you motherfuckers have lost your mind. This is why I can't get a job because I'm gonna get fired for saying shit like this, man.
And
But
I said that too. I said it was meant for me not to be famous, yo, because I'd have been done got canceled.
But
Well.
and that's the thing. It's like y'all, like it's with all this shit that y'all got going on, y'all pick and choose what y'all want to get mad about, and it's always something to do with the LGB, whatever fuck the letters are. They get mad over every fucking
Now
thing.
see, Jamal, if you was famous and the way you just said that, they be coming for your head.
yo, they be coming on your head.
Famous. Nah, they can't fuck my head up, man. Hell no. but like it's like that's the thing. It's like just shut the fuck up. Like that's all. That's the only thing I keep thinking. Just shut the fuck up, please.
I mean,
like,
it's like
sit your ass in the corner and shut the fuck up. Stop
I mean, I ain't saying
shit.
all that, bro. You wilding now. But it's like, yo, look at progress in America, right? Look at how long it took for integration. Look how long it took for women's rights.
We still not that far separated from it.
That's what I'm saying. Look how far it took for women to not get sexually harassed in the workplace. Look how long that took. Look how long it took for us to acknowledge date rape as an actual thing, right? It took generations. Y'all niggas want everything right now. It don't work that way.
They keep changing the shit though.
Hey man, I ain't got. Yeah. Hey, listen. That makes it hard in itself. It's like what
that's
fuck?
what I'm saying. Like, all right, y'all wanted to get married. Y'all wanted equal rights for gays. Okay, cool. Y'all wanted to get married. Cool. Y'all wanted like you said, the whole bathroom shit. Okay, cool. You know, y'all just keep adding shit on. Like, nigga, like what the fuck?
Like we still trying to get used as a society. As a society, we are still trying to get used to this new shit. It's easy for us because we don't care. Like, okay, do what you do, bro. But the majority of the fucking country is old people. You know what I'm saying? Is 40, well, now us 40 and up. It's like 40 and up, bro. So it's all these old ass people that have to get used to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, fam, what, like, they're resistant to change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you want all these old motherfuckers to change overnight. No, it don't work that way. The shit takes time. So it's like the same grace that you want non-LGBTQ community members to extend to you guys, you have to extend to other people. And then at the same time, you guys have to start holding each other accountable and being not a bunch of fucking bitch ass motherfuckers all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, y'all can't, you know, say y'all want equality, but then exclude bisexual people from the cause. Y'all can't say, because in the LGBT community, there's beef between the gays and the transgenders. So it's like, yo, y'all can't be saying, oh, equality, and be, you know, defend the transsexual community, the transgender community, but then y'all go and shit on them and say that they're not real. You know, because you have gay women that don't acknowledge transgender women as women. So ho, don't get mad at me if I do the same shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Or if I feel the same way that you feel, or if I'm confused as you, like, yo, I will never understand you doing that. But if that's what you want to do, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
You know what I don't understand is how the fuck Caitlyn Jenner get Woman of the Year?
White privilege.
White privilege and gay privilege.
Like how the fuck? Like honestly, if I was a woman, I'm pissed the fuck off.
Like, yo, you ain't had one menstrual cycle. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle touched on that in his special.
Yeah, but you don't see no outrage over that though.
Because like, women can't say anything.
How the
women
fuck
can't say shit about it.
I don't know what Caitlyn Jenner classifies Caitlyn Jenner as. So
that was woman.
Okay, so how are y'all cool with her getting Woman of the Year?
Because women cannot say anything about the LGBT community or they get labeled as homophobic. The same as us. So it's everybody. Anybody that says anything is fucked. You know what I'm saying?
But let's keep it a buck. She wasn't born a woman. She was a man that changed into a woman.
Yes.
So,
but she still got a dick, don't she?
No, she had sexual reassignment surgery and
Okay.
removed her penis and turned it into a vagina. Just like
Okay, so
just like Mr. Garrison.
so
He's like,
you
oh,
got,
scissor me timbers.
you got all these women that actually were born women that did shit as a woman from jump that got passed over because this motherfucker wanted to change into a woman.
Yeah. You got
Like,
like women that have carried babies in the same year and been
does
CEOs
that
of
really make
companies.
sense to y'all?
I mean, it does make sense to me, but I'm not a woman, so
Like y'all are cool with her getting Woman of the Year.
I don't care. I ain't no woman.
yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't care, but like this is what I be talking about. Like y'all get mad at Dave Chappelle for his jokes. They're fucking jokes. But yet y'all cool with this shit.
Well, they're all not cool with it, and then the women that don't understand it, that speak out about it, they get labeled as homophobic and problematic, and they try to cancel them. You know what I'm saying? And that's
It's my thing is it's not being homophobic if you don't understand how the fuck this shit happened.
well, that in itself is homophobic.
How?
Because it is.
Understand.
You're supposed to understand. You're
Yeah,
supposed
fuck
to
out.
understand.
That's like, you know,
Just like,
if they
just like
if
they're
they give out,
born knowing what sexuality they prefer. We're supposed to be born knowing all the fucking rules that apply to them.
Yeah,
that's like they give out an award for Black Men of the Year to Tom Hanks.
yo, I'll fuck Tom Hanks up. No, Chet Hanks. They give it to Chet Hanks or some shit like
I'm
that.
like, come on,
They give
man.
it to Robert Downey Jr. for Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, nah.
Yo, imagine some shit. I'm just saying, bro. If I'm gonna get fucked up for this, so okay, so how come they got mad at Rachel Dolezal? She felt like she was a black woman. You know what I'm saying?
What girl you talking about?
Rachel Dolezal was
that's
the
that
one.
lady,
She worked for the NAACP. She was born a white girl, and she
Yeah.
changed over into being a black person, and then got
Mhm.
caught. And then they tore her ass up, right? But
Black Twitter tore her ass up.
America tore her ass up. She's on like reality TV now. But then yeah, so she couldn't get Black Woman of the Year.
But that's what I'm
No. So how,
Heck
no,
no,
so
man.
okay, no. Okay. So y'all mad at Kylie Jenner and fucking Kim Kardashian for cultural appropriation, but y'all not mad at Caitlyn Jenner for gender appropriation. That's some bullshit.
Exactly.
and
You
that,
motherfuckers is gender appropriating.
and that's my only thing with the situation is just make it make sense to me. If you can make it make sense to me, I'll leave you alone. Just make it make
That's
sense
it.
to me. That's all
And
I ask.
the bathroom shit makes sense. Gay marriage makes sense. No discrimination against the LGBT community, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But
But see, that's the thing. No discrimination mean we're not gonna discriminate, and you gonna get these jokes too.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yo, we're like, yo, y'all motherfuckers march to take dick and to take jokes, nigga. You get both of them. Fuck that. You know what I'm
Fact,
saying?
word up.
And that's the thing. And it's like, and like the gays that I know are like my age. So they actually went through shit. Like when you would go out on St. Patrick's Day and get the shit beat out of you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? For just for existing. That was like some real thing. St. Patty's Day.
The higher learning shit.
Yeah, like they would
Yeah.
fuck just for being gay, you would get fucked up. So they went through not getting a job because they were gay. They went through, I know people that got kicked out the Navy for being gay. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And when I talked to them, and they weren't out. They weren't out. Somebody snitched on them. You know, somebody 6'9" them. No homo. You know what I'm saying? And so, and it's like, yo, motherfuckers that had, 10-year careers in the military, successful, or people that were like 20 years in, fucking leaders, award-winning fucking heroes and shit, got kicked out simply because of who they chose to love. And when I talk to these people, they are like, yo, you entitled F words. And I can't say it because I'm not gay, so I can't say that shit. But
Yeah,
and
it's your podcast, so I'm
yeah,
not.
don't listen. I'm trying to get a job eventually. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but it's like yo, it's like they're like, yo, these motherfuckers are entitled. Like we went through the actual shit, and this is what comes with equality. You know what I mean? Like we fought, we fucking marched, we got fucked up. The same way with like when our parents and grandparents are like, yo, you niggas ain't vote. And I done marched across the bridge in Selma and got fucked up and hosed and bit by dogs, and your dumbass ain't even voting. The same way they look at us for not voting and shit like that is the same way that the LGBT community that went through Stonewall, went through getting blue discharges in the military and losing your fucking your VA benefits. Serving in the doing 20 years in the military and getting kicked out because somebody snitched me for being gay, and you lose all your retirement benefits, your GI Bill, healthcare, everything. And you just got to start from fucking scratch. They went through this shit. They're like, yo, this is a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? Like the military pays for your fucking sexual reassignment surgery. You know what I mean? They'll pay for your hormones. What else do you fucking want? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that be my whole thing. It's like, y'all, like I don't know. It's just it's getting fucking annoying. It's just really getting annoying.
Hey.
It's one of those topics you can talk about for days.
Yeah, but I ain't got that kind of time, and I ain't trying to ride that much dick. You know what I'm saying? So pause. But
It might like it.
yeah,
Yeah, this nigga's wild.
yeah, I fuck that. I'm pitching, bro. No catching over here, man. I'm like Nolan Ryan with the dick. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Powers, bro. Kenny Powers, bro. But so you guys watch the Joe Budden podcast, and you guys are fans of Rory and Maul, just like I am. I want to send a huge congratulations to Rory and Maul.
They got the bag.
Yo,
So now are they coming off Spotify now?
are they coming off Spotify?
Yeah,
I don't know.
They were at Sirius XM, ain't they?
Yeah, they are Sirius XM. Yeah.
because
So-
if they coming off Spotify, then I'm not watching no more.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't watch the podcast or the.
I listened to it.
I couldn't.
I jumped between yours, theirs, and Nori's.
Yeah,
Joe Buttons is on Spotify now, so I don't listen to him no more.
it's on YouTube.
I ain't got time for all that.
You lazy piece of shit.
That's what I was
dog.
listening to before I jumped in this Zoom call. I was listening to the Joe Budden.
Yeah, and I'm happy for Roy and Maul because it looks like they're gonna be doing like more sketches and more like more content creation, which is what I want for them. I don't want to listen to them talk. I want to see them do stuff. I want to see them
But
do shit.
you know what's crazy? The certain episodes in the podcast wasn't when they podcast wasn't bad for me. Like it's some where I'm like I'm not gonna say they boring. Maul is boring. I think Maul is the boring one because Maul
Rory is carrying that shit on his fucking back, and that's the thing. I don't.
Maul too cool for shit.
I don't want to listen to Rory talk for an hour and a half. Nothing wrong with Rory. I just don't want to hear him talk for 2
run on
hours.
sentences, yo.
Yeah, but it's like Rory has experience in the music industry and party promotion, all this great shit. Like he had a whole career. So I would want to see Rory just go out and do stuff like that. Like go out and interact with people in the music industry. Go out and he had a great ear for music. Go out and interview new artists. You know what I'm saying? Like just break new artists. Like shit like that he does. And I'm like, yo, that's his fucking skill. Like with the whole Duce Palooza shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I want to see you use your expertise in that field and do shit like that. Like Rory going out with other younger entrepreneurs that are trying to do shit and provide some kind of mentorship and guidance. Or something as simple as like Rory, you know what'd be funny? What'd be funny is a show with Rory and a bunch of white people in black fraternities.
That would be fun.
Some shit like that,
funny.
bro. Or just like a show with Rory and other frat brothers, them doing the shit that the frat does. Like something like that was like, you got Rory, some of his frat bros, they just center a show around them doing stuff, right? And getting more into his personal life because we like Rory. We've gotten attached to his journey. And it's like, yo, I don't want to hear you talk about some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've already done that. Like, I want to see you go do shit now and give us a little glimpse, bro. And it's like with Maul, he's been, Joe's friend. He's been Big's little brother. And it's like, all right, nigga, what have you done on your own? You know what I mean? And it's like, so now it's like, yo. So, like, all the ideas they had, like the whole, the Maul dating show, I'd want to see that. You You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to see Maul go.
He too cool for that.
and that's
And
why I
that's-
want to
and-
see
and
it.
Too cool.
And
For
that's the thing. He
'Cause that'll be funny.
Like he's just too cool for shit.
That's why I
Like,
want to see
I
it.
be listening to the podcast. They'll be talking about something. Marvel, I ain't never did it. Come on, nigga. Like you had to do some dumb shit before in your life. my nigga.
Imagine Maul on a show like For the Love of Ray J. Imagine Maul in the house
Yeah.
with 18 women, and
That'd be some funny shit.
they're all doing wild, dumb shit, and Maul's just being way too fucking cool and doesn't pick anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll watch that. I'll watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or just whatever, bro. But it's like, or let's say like a sports show with Maul, because he has a good amount of sports knowledge. So it's like, yo, I would want to see like Maul interviewing athletes or just interacting with athletes in their world. Because it's like, yo, the hip hop world really ain't, that wasn't you. Like you was among it, but you weren't in it. You weren't doing anything. So it's like, yo, just use your contacts, and I want to see like Maul do sports. You know what I'm saying? Or just something like that. Maul does the same. They got a show where Cardi B just does random shit, right?
Yeah.
They could have been did that with Maul. You know what I'm saying? So
But
something
Joe
like
was
that.
trying, but Maul ain't
Yep.
want to.
Yeah, and now everybody's like, oh, they got a $10 million deal, yada yada yada. That's great. That's $10 million on the length of the contract, niggas. There ain't no fucking $10 million signing bonus. It's probably $10 million for like a $10 million developmental deal. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all get for the length of the deal, which is still great. And if they own if they own the show, that's great as well, because money comes back to them. But it's like, yo, y'all gotta produce.
And
They
they
gotta
doing two
produce.
shows
Yeah.
a week like they was bitching about being overworked with the JPB and with the 2 shows a week. But
Yeah.
they doing 2 shows with this contract.
And now it's like, what are you going to talk about? Because
gonna
no
see.
matter what, Joe had enough stories, enough people that he knew, enough content to do 3 shows a week.
Man, technically he's doing 4 now.
Yeah, with the Patreon shit, 4 shows a week.
He dropped 2 Patreons and then 2 regulars.
And I listened to it and
I go through all of them.
and I'm like,
I don't got Patreon.
Ice and Ish, the motherfuckers are entertaining, and they got a wealth of life experience, relationship experience, child rearing, all this kind of shit that I can relate to. I can relate to this shit more. I listen to it more faithfully now because of Ice and Ish being on there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, Ish is, he's going through I've been where Ish is, or Ish has been where I've been where, we're not fucking talking about, right? But it's like, or with Ice, like I've been in Ice situation, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and they're
Ice about to
all
quit his job though. Ice getting money now.
Yeah. But it's like, they've all accomplished shit prior to, they've accomplished shit external to Joe Budden. They are not linked to his success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have all been independently successful in life without him, and they add an extra element. I even like when Savon's on the pod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Savon is funny.
Because he's a wild boy. You know what I mean? I like Savon.
Savon-
You know what I'm saying?
Savon
But
is
it's saying,
funny.
and Parks is getting way more shine now. You know what I'm saying? And I like that as well.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that they got the bag. I hope they fucking
Hey,
show me something else.
did Mark
Over-
delete his Twitter? I mean his Instagram?
I don't know. I don't follow him.
I don't think so. Well, then again, I might have seen something like a while ago.
Because I be trying to search him and I can't find him. I think he got me blocked. I was talking shit on his post one day.
Matter of
probably
fact,
blocked
he put the picture up of when he got the check, the 10 million contract.
Yeah, hold on. Let me check. Because
A
he might have
little
blocked
article
you.
and shit up.
Because he blocked you.
He
He probably.
blocked-
Yo, he
he
got
blocked
blocked
me.
by Maul, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah, he on there. He's still
yeah,
there.
he blocked me then. I can't.
Damn.
He blocked me, guy.
This nigga got blocked by Maul, bro.
Damn, what the fuck you say to Maul?
I was talking shit on something about. I forgot what it was, but I was talking shit. I
Just
was.
being a fucking hater, bro. Being a hater.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
But see,
Question,
but
man.
my thing with that, like stuff like that come with the territory. Everybody not gonna like your shit.
yeah.
Yeah, because it was something he did on one of these recent Roy and Moore episodes that was so fucking corny, and I think I was commenting on that.
Yeah.
But anyway, it don't matter.
He blocked you, nigga. So did
got
y'all get
blocked
a
by
chance to
Maul.
see? Did y'all get a chance to see the sultry, seductive, sexy Lizzo in her see-through dress at Cardi B's party?
No,
You
I
said
saw
all the
the
wrong. You
post.
said all the wrong words.
I saw the post you sent us about it. That's all. And that shit is disgusting.
Why is it disgusting?
Cause that's not what I prefer. It can be disgusting
Well,
to me.
no,
I
no
don't
one said anything about Rihanna when she showed up in the same type dress at the Met Gala.
that's what I prefer. I'm allowed to have my opinion on what I like. You're not gonna force your fatness on me. I'm sorry.
No, you are body shaming,
Yes.
and that's not allowed.
just like a woman is allowed to tell me I'm too short for her.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Exactly.
I'm glad you said it, my brother, my brother.
And that's the thing that pisses me off with Lizzo, because you do all this shit. As soon as somebody says something about it, you think it's fat shaming. No, if like you just said, if you have a preference of what you want to, what you find attractive, so the fuck do I. I don't find that shit attractive. Granted, she has a pretty face. Like she's not ugly at all. She has a pretty face, but all that other shit, like you no, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah.
And my homeboy Linton just posted a picture of Lizzo the other day of her like wearing some very, seductive, sultry clothing, but she was covered up. Like titties weren't out. They were shown, but they weren't out. Like you could see the cleavage, you can see the curves. And I'm like, yo, that's how I prefer Lizzo, because you gotta work, you gotta work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? And just in society, like we look at things, and this is what people don't understand, man. Men and women, right? When we look at people we are attracted to, the majority of us, not all of us, right? The majority of us look at people who we are sexually attracted to because we are thinking about procreation. That's where it comes from with our instinct. It's like, yo, I'd want to fuck her and make a baby with her. Or I'd want him to fuck me and get me pregnant so we can produce some nice looking kids. So you're looking at them like, yo, how is their body structure? Because I want to take those traits and attributes and put them on to the next generation of children. That's what is going through our mind when we are sexually attracted to somebody. It's like, I'm attracted to their features and I want to produce kids with those features. And people, they don't understand that simple thought process that guides us. Is like, yo, we are looking at people that we are sexually attracted to because we want to get them pregnant. And that's why we always try to fucking slip the condom off. And that's why the pussy always feels better when we do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why.
She need to fall back. Like, stop taking everything as motherfuckers body shaming. No, it's just, if people have a preference and you're not their preference, it is what it is.
I mean, because Gordon brought up a perfectly good point. Men get body shamed all the time. Niggas been body shaming DJ Khaled. They've been body shaming DJ Khaled and Rick Ross and every other fat motherfucker forever.
When Fat Joe did the spring break shit and had his shirt off with his ass crack hanging out, he got killed.
Yep. Or you look at Wiz Khalifa, Tiger, when they were all skinny and shit like that. It was like, oh, you little ass. Or a nigga that's not 6 feet. Oh, I want a man that's 6 feet. If you ain't 6 feet, you can't talk to me. But if I turn around and say, if you're not a size 4 or less, don't talk to me, now I'm fat shaming. But they can come out here and say, if you're not 6 feet, don't talk to me. You know what I mean?
I bet you height shaming.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Stand on his dick, bitch. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Height shame that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the thing. And it's like, we're supposed to not care, right? And that's where the imbalance and outrage comes from. Because it's like, yo, okay, y'all can sit here and talk all this shit about men. And when we lose our hair, you can hair shame us and law, you bald ass, bald head, old motherfucker, got no hair, all that kind of shit, right? If we're not fucking muscle bound, you can say all that shit about us. And all this shit, right? And lust over all these fucking Boris Kojo, Tyson Beckford looking motherfuckers, right? And that's cool. But if we say, hey, we don't like a woman that's like fucking 98 pounds, or if we don't like a woman that's unhealthy and 400 pounds, right? We're body shaming now, and I think that shit is about to come to an abrupt halt, because I'm seeing more women speak out about this double standard. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying, yo, the same shit that you said, Jamal. If you don't want motherfuckers to comment on it, don't put the shit out. The energy you put out is going to come back to you. So if I put out pictures that are supposed to be sexy, right? If I'm not what people consider sexy, I'm going to get that energy back. Or if I am what they consider sexy, motherfuckers going to slide in the DM. And it's the other conversation, right? Where it's like, well, if you post sexy ass pictures and shit like that, but you mad about, men sliding your DMs, what the fuck you expect? You expect a motherfucker that went to Harvard with an MBA to come in your DM like, hey, I want to marry you, like you got a good personality? No.
That's putting the fish on a hook, dipping it in the water, and they get mad when the fish bite it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You chum in the fucking water and you mad when the sharks bite. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing, man. Because you heard, my two friends from the last podcast talking about thirst traps, and it's like, but they were being honest about it. Like, yeah, I want that attention, and I respect the fucking hell out of that. You know what I'm saying? But don't be out here and you showing me your fucking. Yo, you showing me your personal pan-sized pizza areoli. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing with that is also, don't be out here pushing up all these pics on Instagram with you half naked and all that bullshit, and then get mad when a nigga sliding your DM trying to fuck.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna ask you to marry me, bitch.
No.
From the shit you posting, I want to fuck.
That's what you showed me. You are presenting yourself as a sexual being, and it's not like a woman that just posts like one, like nice, like like one little bikini shot. No, if you sitting there busting it open,
on every guy
busting it open, you want it bust open. So I can't approach you. I can't even approach you from a respectful standpoint because to me, you don't respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you did, you would show me something else. You know what I mean? You'd have something else to offer me besides something that's supposed to be the most sacred thing, which is your body. You know what I mean? And you're just sharing it with everybody. So if you're sharing your most sacred thing with everybody, what is left for me? You know what I'm saying? What is sacred for me? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I was like, well, if you ain't got nothing for me, I can't approach you from a standpoint of respect. You know what I mean? Because you don't respect your body. And that's probably some misogynistic, patriarchal shit. But guess what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
The end.
Like at the end of the day, niggas ain't looking to marry a chick that got 800 videos on Instagram of her shaking her ass.
No, it is some niggas that will. So
niggas that need validation from other men about the quality of their woman. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the niggas that have low self-esteem and low self-worth, low self-value, they go after the women that already have that image because they want that validation from other men because they wouldn't get it from men in that other way. It's like, think about Kanye, right? Like Kanye was always like that nigga, but when Kanye started fucking with like Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian, niggas respected him a little more.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, you bad, two of the baddest bitches in the industry.
Yeah, but that also made him a clown more because it's like, you wifed up two of the biggest thoughts in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's a double-edged sword, man. Double-edged sword. That's why it's like, you got to be like Pusha T, get you a good Christian woman, marry her, and keep her the fuck out of the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what Drake is going through. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been very vocal about his insecurities, things of that nature. And that's why he went after a certain type of woman that would give him validation from men. That's why he was always trying to bag Rihanna. Because it's like, if you bag Rihanna, niggas will respect you because we don't respect you for being an emotional ass, vulnerable ass nigga. We don't respect that shit. But you bag Rihanna, we respect that. You know what I'm saying? But that's also double-edged sword because it's like, everybody done, got at her at some point. You know what I mean? So
I know he feels the type of way that what's the name with her now.
A$AP Rocky?
Yeah.
Listen,
if I was Drake, I'd be mad as fuck.
Listen, man, all these celebrity chicks marrying these motherfuckers, I had a chance, yo. I had a chance.
I'm like, you went to A$AP over me?
Well, A$AP, they have a history.
I guess. I don't know.
They have a history. First off, A$AP Rocky is that nigga. Because if you look at his track record is one of the best. Like, we talk about snipers. You know what I'm saying? You talk about sniping. A$AP Rocky, one of the best. And he keep his shit very low. You know what I mean? And he's a fashionable guy. You know, you never hear anything about A$AP Rocky being insecure. If you think about him, outwardly one of the most secure motherfuckers with their masculinity, period. You know what I mean? No question about
Yeah.
him being a thorough nigga. You know what I'm saying? No question about his pedigree or where he's from. Always been the same motherfucker his whole career, right? And she's been around that. She was in like one of his first videos. You know what I'm saying? Fashion Kill off the first, second album. You know what I'm saying? And he said in the song he was going to get her and have kids with her. You know what I mean? And that's why I love that nigga ASAP. I mean, I fuck with the whole ASAP mob, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I fuck with them, man, because it's like, yo, them niggas, they put that shit into the atmosphere and get that shit for real. You know what I mean? But you can't fuck with Drake, because Drake been out there with too many women and been like bro, like he done, like, what are they trying to like get at Summer Walker and like Georgia? Who the fuck? I was about to, Georgia Smith and God, like he always putting women names in fucking songs or as some interlude or some shit, right?
That's
like,
your
yeah.
boy. That's
I
your
fuck
boy.
with Drake. I fuck with Drake. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, bro, you gotta relax. You too emotional. Carl Thomas ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill, bro. Mario Winans ass nigga. I don't wanna know. Like, yo, chill, nigga. Have some fucking balls, man. But that, you know, it's like when you don't have that kind of, when you grow up and you don't have like strong male role models in your life that can show you healthy relationships, you kind of act like that. You know what I'm saying? But no respect to Drake, that's still that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, what he needs to do is get him a nice woman who is not in the industry, who has her own shit, and get with her. Like, stop fucking with some basketball player's mom or porn stars or strippers.
Yeah,
Like, nigga, you Drake.
bro.
Like, nigga, you Drake, bro. You Drake. You should be able to go get a fucking doctor, lawyer, CEO. Like, nigga, date on your level, bro. You know what I mean? And if I'm Rihanna, right?
Call back. Check the call back. Drake is punching down.
Drake is punching down. Drake is poking down. That's what he's doing. Nigga, poking down. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. For I'm Rihanna and I'm looking at Drake's track record. I don't respect that. But if I'm Rihanna, my track record is what? Jamie Foxx. She fucked with like DiCaprio. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown, that was an L though. You know what I'm saying? Like all the niggas
That's the only. But she was smart to never go back to that. See, I gave her that though, because as much as he tried to get her back, she never fell for that shit.
Yeah,
wrong.
He was trying hard.
Wrong. She did go back. She did go back. Because after she got after she took that 10-8 first round, and Chris Brown went on his apology tour. When Chris Brown was with Karrueche Tran, Chris Brown left Karrueche on Christmas to go to a fucking Lakers game with Rihanna. I remember that.
I do remember that.
I remember that. And then Rihanna was throwing shade at Karrueche. But I'll chalk that up as that, you know, she was in an abusive relationship, and she, you know, women that are abused normally go back to their abusers, you know, and so that's what she was doing. So I will chalk that up as you were learning. But then after that, after the second time, she never made the same mistake again. So I respect that. And then she didn't go back with any motherfucker she fucked with again. And I respect that. You know what I mean? And but yeah. Why the fuck are we talking about Drake? No.
How we got there.
Can we talk about some weirdo niggas now? Some weirdo niggas. Kodak Black groping his mom and Bernice Burgo twerking with her daughter.
So I saw that picture. That was really his mom?
Yes.
Oh, this
That
nigga fucking incest nigga for real.
That nigga. That's it. I don't understand these new niggas now. Yo. I really don't.
Because
I
here's
didn't
the
know
thing,
that
right?
was his mom. I thought
That's
it was
his mom.
a mother. I thought it was
That's
a
his mom.
mother that was
His mom.
to be
His mom. Because the first shit that they showed was him like smoking a blunt and blowing smoke around his mom. And I'm like, yo, what kind of degenerate ass nigga smokes around their mother? Right. And you know, I'm trolling niggas online, and they like niggas defending it, right? And then the other clip came out, and he's grabbing his mom's ass, trying to kiss on her and grounding her and shit like that. I'm like, yo, this nigga's a sicko for real. And then motherfuckers is like, like that's a Haitian thing. I'm like, my nigga, I know a lot of Haitians. I got Haitians in my family. I ain't never seen nobody grab their mom ass like that. I'm sorry. And when I talk to my Haitians like that, they like, that shit is disgusting.
The thing is crazy how you just said it's niggas that be trying to defend this shit. Like, no, the nigga is fucking wrong. Like, it's okay to say this motherfucker is fucking up. It's okay to say, nigga, you
grabbing your mom ass, fam. Like, you are a sicko. You are a sicko.
Yeah, nigga.
My dad would beat the shit out of me first off, You know what I'm saying? But like,
The whole
who the
family
fuck?
should beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, like
Pretty
you
much.
nasty motherfucker. Yo, like, what kind of
And that's the
nasty
problem with
motherfucker are you,
this
bro?
with this industry shit, because they condone the most dumbest shit, but they get mad when we get treated a certain type of way.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Like you can't
Because-
have one and do the other. It's either walk the moral high ground and stay there.
Perfect
That ignorant
example.
shit. Go ahead.
Perfect example. Tom Brady kissing his son. Niggas
They was
lost
mad
their
at-
shit.
They was
Yo.
mad at that.
Tom Brady kissed his son. Oh my God. Outrage. Tom Brady is fucking his son, basically. You know what I'm saying? For kissing his fucking
Yeah.
son. Kodak Black grabbing his mom's ass.
Like she's some fucking stripper at a goddamn nightclub.
Yes. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
okay. It's
But
okay.
that's okay.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
And this
Yeah.
is what I
And-
mean.
And then the other chick with the twerking with her and her daughter twerking. Like really? So you just teaching her how to be a hoe.
What's her
Well,
name?
she already.
Bernice something.
Yeah, Bernice Burgo. Well, her daughter
Yeah.
already has a kid, so Bernice is a grandmother. You know what I'm
she's
saying?
grandmother.
'Cause
That's
she's like,
even worse.
yeah.
I
Hey,
don't know
man.
how old the
What-
daughter
why-
is.
what-
So
In her
Like,
20s.
nah, like, so how old is the grandmother?
Bernice, Bernice is in her 40s.
And you out here twerking with your fucking daughter.
Yes.
That's like me going to the club with my mom. Really?
That's a little different.
yeah.
No, like, no,
different,
it's-
but I'm-
Nah.
But my thing
nah.
is, I'm not condoning my daughter shaking her ass for the world to see. Sorry. And I'll be mad if my wife did that to with any of our daughters. Like,
Yeah,
no,
like
we're not
going
doing
to a bar or a club with your mom, you don't have to do anything wrong. You just
Okay.
that.
chilling.
Yeah.
Like,
Your
nah,
daughter
but
I'll
that's-
twerking.
I'll go.
and you-
I will go and have a drink with my mom any day. That's no problem.
Yeah.
It's the twerking part that made me mad.
That shit. Like,
yeah, you slapping your daughter's ass and shit like
yeah,
that. It's like,
like
like,
come
what
on, man.
but then it's like, okay, so now you showing this. So like, what kind of image are you trying to show the world like that your daughter is? You know what I'm saying?
what are
that
you
was her
teaching
road
your
to
granddaughter?
success. Because that was her road to success. So now she's just pretty much doing the same shit with her daughter, which is going to pass down to her granddaughter, and they just going to be a whole bunch of Instagram thoughts for the fucking generations to come.
And that's why when we go back, like when we see the video, that's like, oh, we're breaking generational curses. That's one that's not getting broke by them dumb
Not at,
motherfuckers. You
not
know what I'm
at
saying?
all.
And then it's like, you know what? I am breaking generational curses. Because I'm not
fuck
teaching my
that.
daughter how to be a fucking whore. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So yeah.
And that's the shit. Like, so like, but the crazy part about it is, I don't know if she like put like an apology video out or anything, but that's cool to you. You doing that with your daughter is cool.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
you
you
like
don't-
you taped it and thought it was a good idea, made a
Yeah.
TikTok to it, and then put it out. And then it's like, yeah, this is parenting right here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like somewhere
But
in your brain you thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, but then I go and read through the comments, and everybody's co-signing that shit.
Women,
And
women.
that's the dumb shit.
Yeah, and you said it, me, women.
Because the
Fucking
men,
women.
because the men are like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? The men are like, yo, y'all niggas wilding. You know what I'm saying? Women are like, oh, that's right, girl, yada yada. But it's like, but you want us to respect you?
Exactly.
You're not
No,
gonna get it that way.
no, we're not, because you're not holding each other accountable. Because,
Then-
perfect example, Lil Boosie gets a blowjob for his son, or buys a prostitute, an escort for
Yeah,
his
And
son.
they
was
killed
mad
that.
about
They
that.
killed that
They
man
was
for that
mad
shit.
Little
about
Boosie's the
that.
worst person in the world, and men and women equally are like, yo, nigga, you are sick, right? And now you got thought behavior being, taught by a mom to a daughter. And we're like, hey, man, is that what you want to present to the world? And it's like, don't tell her what to do with her body or blah, 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 blah. Well, bitch, that's why you ain't got no man, and neither one of y'all have fathers for your kids, okay? I'm sorry I had to say it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
see,
saying?
but see, that's the thing. Women, females don't realize that dumb shit y'all do are the reason why y'all single and miserable.
Mm-hmm. Single
just
and
'cause they-
miserable.
They think just because they getting bags from these little sponsors, yeah, you got money, but you still lonely, motherfucker. That's why
You ain't happy.
Yeah, that's why you
Exactly.
doing what you doing, because you're not happy. The ones who
Yeah.
are happy don't got to do that for attention.
And that leads us into the next topic, man. Jamal, you got a chance to read the article I sent you about single being the new standard for black people, because
I didn't.
so you didn't
No,
read.
go
That's
ahead, my
fine.
bad.
I'll give you the stats. It's fine. But
Oh, you didn't do your homework?
No,
It's fine.
because I didn't know because he told
Nigga
me to
was
watch.
up.
He told me to watch the video. I
No,
watched the video.
it was an article as well. But you are
Oh,
playing
my bad.
fucking video games. He's like, I'm gonna playing fucking mafia video games, thinking I'm Al Capone, fucking selling bootleg liquor like fucking the niggas from Life in the fucking boom boom room. That's what niggas like. Nigga think he Claude and Ray at fucking 5 in the morning playing
real
fucking
shit,
video
though.
games.
Real shit though. One of my clubs is called the Boom Boom Room.
You fucking nigga.
Real shit.
You a goddamn nigga with the ER.
But now,
Hey,
I didn't
hold
read
on.
the article, but I watched the video.
Okay, hold up. Real shit. Hey, every time, not every time, at least 60% of the time, when I make a character in a video game, that's like their name. It's like nigga with the ER. And it's so when they going through the fucking like the speaking choices, they're like, nigger, do you choose to go into the cave and get the fucking sword? And always make the fucking name.
Yeah.
Even playing Pokemon.
But see,
Even playing
our fight should
Pokemon,
be-
dog. My
our-
character catches Pokemon, his name is nigger.
Now we should be like the gay community and fight for software not to be able to even let that happen.
They do have software that does that, and that's when you got to change the spelling. Because sometimes you gotta use like a 6. You got to use a 9 instead of the G, because you got to turn the 6 upside down to a 9, like Drake said. And you got to put N-I-9-9-E-R. Because they won't let you get the lowercase G's off. That's some sick shit. Yeah, but so a report came out from the Pew Research Institute and Time Magazine did a story about it, that 1/3 of all adult men live at home with a parent and aren't working steady jobs and aren't educated, don't have like any kind of certification, training, vocational training, bachelor's degree, things like that. And they're at home struggling. 30% of
And it's
all
all
men.
races.
All men, right? So first off, when you hear the narrative of all men or the majority of men aren't like successful or whatever, it's wrong. It's only 30%. And black men make up 13% of the population. So that means we ain't fucking 80% of that 30. That's just numbers, right? But then the thing that stuck out about it was that people are single at a staggering rate, but it's only black folks, right? Because for black people, single is a new standard, right? And 59% of black men and 62% of black women are single, unmarried, right? I'm over here fucking dying. Oh shit, it's not COVID. Relax. But yeah, so 62% of black women are single, unmarried, and 59% of men are single. And you hear all the time that there's like the closest group next to them that is unmarried were white women. It was like 33% of white women are unmarried, which is a third, right? But 2/3 of black women are single. And you think about that, like why is that? You know what I'm saying? Why is that, right? What the fuck is going on? What? And a lot of it has to do with programming, right? Because for years we've been programmed that black women don't need a man, right? Because we pushed this whole single independent.
That's what I was about to say.
This whole single independent woman narrative, right? That black women don't need a black man to be successful, and that's right. You don't need a man at all.
Yeah,
but you should probably want a man to survive, to have kids, and not die miserably.
A little easier.
Yeah, and the one thing that this report that was about this report, what I said to Jamal, is that men make more money when they're married, and women make more money when they're married. So married partners make more money, damn near twice as much than single people. Part of that, in my opinion, is because you got something else to fucking live for, right? So if I'm just me, I'm a single guy, I'm just me, right? Like, I'm cool with making $45,000 a year, nigga, I'm good. But if I got a wife now, I know I gotta make more. I have to move up because at some point she's gonna want to have a family, I'm gonna want to have a family, and I can't rely on her income to be there when she's raising a kid. So I got to step my shit up. So now marriage is like a business decision, which has always been, but it's a business decision now. And it's harder to get married because now, before, you could get married if you ain't have shit, right? So like women would just get picked up without a job. They would get married to niggas and they didn't have a job at all. They were just wombs, walking wombs, right? That could fucking cook and clean. And men had to shoulder that burden, right? But now men are like, you know, you probably have to do something, right? But women are like, yo, if a man doesn't already have this shit that a man doesn't normally get to, he's about 45, like I don't want him. And so they're all going after the same man. So now they're all single, and then they're blaming men for not being shit, when numbers show that men still make more than women on average, even though we go to college less and we have less debt. And so before I
get job that women don't do that pay us more,
like driving a fucking truck,
or lifting guardrail every fucking day,
like lifting fucking guardrails, like fixing fucking cars, like being fucking plumbers and electricians, like building fucking houses, like being fucking linemen and electricians, all that shit. Men don't have to go to school 4 years to do that. We just go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you motherfuckers are going to college for 4 years to be a secretary. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
That's what y'all doing. Y'all doing that. Y'all going to school, and no disrespect to the teachers. I wanted to be one for a while, but it's like, yo, y'all going to school incurring $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 in debt to be a preschool teacher and make $35,000 a year.
Word.
The math don't add up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's my thing. It's like when they were talking about the, you know, a lot of men are, you know, didn't go to college, and I'm like, yeah, because we found ways to survive without having to get an education. It's no, like you just said, get in debt. Like, why am I going to go to school to get in debt when I can get a job that's going to pay me way more than I would get if I went to college?
Yeah, and part of that is because at 18, we get kicked the fuck out the house. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you need to go and get it. And that's why so many of us go into the military, or we jump directly into like some kind of civil service job, like mailman.
They make money.
Getting money. No college needed.
Money. Yep.
No college needed. You know what I mean? Fucking
a garbage man makes money, my nigga.
Yo, your whole shit just slowed up when you said that. That was funny as hell.
What the fuck did you just say?
This nigga sounded like fucking nigga in the Matrix. He's like a garbage man.
I'm driving through the south part of Georgia where it's less cell phone signal.
Yeah, let's ban with the more racist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I was saying garbage men make fucking money. People clown garbage men, but the motherfuckers I ain't banking.
Getting money in unions with benefits.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not working fucking retail. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And even when you look at the service industry, right? Men aren't being fucking waiters and waitresses, bro. Like, we're going working in the back in the kitchen, getting union jobs. You know what I'm saying? Getting union fucking jobs. Firefighters. You know what I'm saying? Tow truck drivers. All these jobs and services that motherfuckers take for granted every fucking day. Locksmiths. When the fuck have you seen a female locksmith? Or a handyman. A handyman, like the motherfucker that works for the building, that comes and fixes your shit. I ain't never seen a woman do that job. It's always been a man. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
So it's like, we know how to go and get it from the fucking mud without wasting money for college, because
trucking, I've been doing this.
Say again?
I said, in the part of trucking I'm in, car hauling, I don't see no women that car haul.
Because women can't drive a regular car. First off,
but they drive the regular. They drive the regular trucks, but they don't do the car hauling part.
Because it will require them to be able to park, and that's why.
Yeah, and a lot more work.
So now they got to park 12 cars on another fucking car. And they can't even park their own fucking car.
They can't park one in the parking lot.
Like, they can't parallel park.
Goddamn
How
truck.
the fuck are they gonna back? Women don't even back in the parking spots. How the fuck they gonna back a goddamn Tesla onto a fucking big rig. No, man.
It's like it's crazy because like I had this debate with my wife about women in the workplace, whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I believe women can do any job. I believe women can do it, but I don't see women doing my fucking job. I don't.
Nope.
There's no way in hell you could tell me a woman's gonna be outside in 100-degree weather installing 1,500 feet of guardrail.
Absolutely not. Be complaining the whole fucking time.
A whole fucking time. I don't see that happening.
That fucking lace front glue just melting.
just like how he said with his car hauler. I don't see a female taking fucking 12 pickup trucks and parking them correctly on the fucking truck.
Exactly.
I don't see it.
And then walking the auction to find them in the first place.
Yeah, and it's because they shy away from manual fucking labor. You know
and
what I'm saying?
That's the thing. And my job, I ride through a lot of construction areas and all that other shit. I'll see females out there, yeah, but they're always doing the same thing. They either hold signs to direct traffic, or they're coming around with a clipboard to ask dumbass questions. That's it.
Yeah, like they're not out there fucking pounding that fucking pavement with a jackhammer.
They're not sitting there taking the motherfucking shovel, mixing the cement. They not motherfucking harnessed down on the scaffold or that bullshit. No, they not doing that shit.
Bro, even when I'm out here and look at the people doing landscaping, because you see women on landscaping crews now, they're not doing the hard jobs.
No.
They're just there to fill a quota now. Like they're not doing the fucking hard jobs. They're not out there tilling the fucking soil. You know what I'm saying?
They're the token women of the job.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it. They're the token women of the job.
And that's why they're not getting paid the same. That's the one thing that they always want to talk about, this fucking wage gap. Y'all ain't doing the same fucking shit we doing. You know what I mean? Like men are out here fighting fucking fires, carrying people out of burning goddamn buildings. You know what I'm saying? Just because one or two women may do that shit, enough of y'all ain't doing it. You know what I mean? And that's why there is a fucking wage gap.
Yeah,
that's
for the most part, yeah. Because at the end of the day, all the hard shit.
Hey,
I can hear you.
Okay, my fucking headphones just did some weird shit. That was weird. Whatever, dog. But yeah, they're not fucking doing the same shit that we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when it comes to all that manual shit, that's us. We the ones out there breaking our back to do the shit.
Exactly. Like we out there breaking our backs and they in the fucking bedroom getting their backs broken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But so Jamal, I know you were very you were very upset by the video I sent about the debate of the quality men. There's a myth, and this is something I've talked about many times.
It's damn sure a fucking myth.
And there's a myth about the lack of quality men, eligible quality men out in just in the world. And I sent you a video, with two women, college-educated women, that were going on to talk about the kind of man that they think is available and what the perception was. And then when the numbers were pulled up about what men are out there, what they make, what's required to survive in fucking society, and what jobs men are doing, they were shocked. They got exposed. Their ignorance got exposed.
I'm glad you said it, because I'm sitting there watching the whole thing the whole time. I'm like, yo, these bitches dumb as hell. It was pissing me off because first the dude said I wrote the shit down. That's how locked in I was. I wrote the shit down. Real shit. That's how locked in I was. He was like, when he goes for dating a woman, he looks for three things: loyalty. I forgot what he said, but what stood out to me was the things he said that women look for: money, height, and status. And it's like, if you think about it, those three things are what women look for. They want to see if you got money. You got to be, like you said earlier, 6 foot, and they want to know your status. If you don't have one of those three, they don't care how you treat them. They don't care if you're respectful. They don't care if you got integrity. They don't care if you're loyal. They don't care about none of that shit. They want to make sure you got the money, the height, and the status. And that's why they ain't finding no fucking body. Like they have a fantasy guy that's fucking not out there. And if you find a guy that has those three, you're not gonna be happy.
He gonna dog the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the guy that has the money, the height, and status, but you're gonna be at home crying on your pillow every fucking night, or calling your girls crying, or eating fucking Ben and Jerry's every goddamn night, because he out there doing his shit.
Yeah,
Everybody can't have the Blaze God. That's what it boils down to. Everybody can't have the Blaze God.
Shout out to Rim.
Shout out to Rim. Everybody can't get the Blaze God.
It's like, come on, man. Like y'all gotta. And then it was crazy. It's like, yeah, when he brought up the whole money thing, he was like, yeah, guys between the age of I think it was like 35 and 44 or something like that makes 56 or 57,000 a year, and the women in that same age bracket make like 40-something thousand a year.
Yeah.
And it's like, but y'all still like, y'all cool with being a single mom raising a kid on 42,000 a year, and you got a man that has a good job that's bringing home 56,000 a year, and y'all still not happy.
Nope.
Like, y'all still want him to do more. And then the shit that really pissed me off, and he was like, when he met a girl that was about to be a doctor or something like that, she was gonna make 300,000 a year. And when her parents found out that he was a podcaster, they was like, oh no, you can't fuck with him. So all the shit that she was happy about went right out the window. And then the light-skinned girl, they were sitting there like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. He's like, no, if you're making 300,000 a year and taking care of the household, my 50-something thousand shouldn't fuck nothing up.
Facts.
Like that shouldn't be an issue. You already taking care of shit. So me bringing 56,000 whatever, why is that a fucking issue? You make 300 grand a year.
Word.
But yet you looking down on me because I have a good meaningful job and I'm only making 50,000-60,000 a year. And it's
because
like
it's never enough. It's never enough, bro.
But that's the whole thing. It's like I don't think they understand. Like at the end of the day, how you just said, we gonna make more money than y'all regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. It's fucked up it might be. It is what it is. But y'all can't sit there and make this amount or don't have these same qualities that you want us to have. Like you can't sit there and get mad at a man because he got a good job, he handled his business, but because he's not making what you want him to make, he ain't worth shit.
Yeah.
That don't make sense to me.
Because men don't reach like their max income earning potential until they're in their 40s.
Yeah.
Ding, me.
Yeah. I mean, ding, all of us, nigga, shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because like, my wife went to college, graduated, and all that shit. I still make more money than she does. She's never had a job where she made more money than me.
It never will.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless we go back to school for something else.
But even then, still won't.
Yeah, right.
Because what's gonna happen? She's gonna go back to school and be in debt. So all that shit gonna get wiped away any fucking way.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't sit there. I don't. But the thing is, I don't think females understand. It's a partnership. It's not the man does everything. It's a partnership. You get married. It's a partner. Y'all coming together to build something together. It's not okay. We're gonna come together, but you got to do all this shit yourself. No, we're coming to put everything together so we can branch and build something together that's gonna last for hopefully forever between our kids, our kids' kids, on down and down. But females don't want that. They want the money, height, and the status.
They want you to have all the resources already, and they just fucking use them.
Yeah.
They basically trying to colonize niggas. That's what it is. You fucking evil women. Y'all trying to colonize niggas. Y'all want us to already have all these fucking resources so you can just come here and plunder them. And then not even fucking give me a meal every night. Not even give me 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then here's the thing, right? Like you guys understand how much money is required to raise a family. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
hell yeah.
You do not need to make $250,000 to raise a family.
No, you don't.
You don't. You don't need $100,000 to raise a family.
And that's the whole thing. You got females now. Not even just females. You got people in general that live outside of their financial zone.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Exactly. You living above your means. I work with plenty of guys that do that now. And you can tell because they always at work trying to stay work late and all the other bullshit. I'm the nigga. I'm coming in I'm going the fuck home. We can leave early. I'm out because I know what my financial level is. I'm not going beyond that. I'm not going under that. Like, well, if I go under it, perfect. But like you females, they sit there, they want more and more and more and more. But it's like, if you know you can't afford it, then don't fucking get it.
Yeah. I mean, it all starts. I'm right now. It all starts from when they're girls, when they're little girls, and they get taught about this fucking Prince Charming fantasy, and that they're a princess, and a man's supposed to come and fucking find them and rescue them and save them, and then give them this fucking happily ever after. But it's like, yo, fam, that ain't real. You know what I mean? And then and that ain't you. And that ain't you. You know. And then you go on to just the whole dating scene where a man is like, when you're young, you get told you got to pay for every fucking date, and women don't got to do shit ever, right? And they take that whole sense of entitlement until adulthood, right? Because you look at, fam, think about being like a teenager and having to bust your ass for minimum wage to take some fucking woman to the movies. You know what I'm saying? And you done spent your whole check on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Your whole 40 hours. Your whole 40 hours, bro.
That shit
You know what I mean? They ain't have to spend nothing and then give you no pussy. You know what I'm saying? And then they take that shit off into college, off into fucking the real world. And then it's like, yo, you motherfuckers, if a man is going through a career, right, from 18 or 22 to went to college, he got to be in that motherfucker about 10 years before he start making bread. So he's in his mid 30s before he hits his stride. But y'all want men to be 25 years old making what a 35-year-old makes, or making what a 40-year-old makes. This nigga just got here. And then you don't make that. You don't make that.
And that's my whole thing. How are you going to judge me on something that, first of all, I already make more than you, but yet you're going to judge me for what I make? Bitch, I make more than you. Like,
exactly.
I should be the one judging you.
And then the defense is that, oh, it's the gender gap. It's the gender pay gap. No, what it is that studies have shown, research have shown that when men go into the hiring process, they are more likely to negotiate what they get paid. Women will take what they get offered. You know what I'm saying? Men go in there and say, yo, this is what I want. And if I'm not getting this, I'll go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're in a job and you're like, yo, I'm not getting paid what I'm worth, I'm going to find a new job, or I'm just going to dip. Men do that. Women will stay in the same fucking situation and then be mad they ain't getting more money. You know what I mean? Because they think it's going to come to them, right? They think that the boss is going to see what they're doing and then just give them this raise. No.
I joke with my wife about that all the time.
Men fight. We are born from conflict. We don't go out and fucking hunt and kill animals anymore. So now when it comes to that fucking paycheck, that's the animal. That's the fucking woolly mammoth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we fighting for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, we look at unions. Those shits are comprised of fucking majority men. All the fucking rights that we have for fucking workers is because men fought for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And then you look at women coming up, dating, and then a man has to propose to them. A man has to save up 2.5 months' salary to propose to a fucking woman. Why can't I just get you a starter engagement ring and a starter wedding ring? And then as we progress throughout this marriage, it can be upgraded every year of the marriage, right? But no, I got to come in and you're telling me the minimum carat that you want, or the minimum price tag that should be on your ring. You haven't given me one kid. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, if I was marrying you, your daddy would have gave me some goats and some land, but I ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but your debt. That's it.
And that's the whole thing. A lot of females now aren't with the giving; they just want to receive.
Yeah, man.
And it's like it's not going to work that way. I was talking with my wife a couple of days ago, and I was like, at the end of the day, I'm a hot commodity.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, well, she's like, oh, why you say that? I was like, I got a good job, I take care of my kids, and as I try my hardest to hold this household down. I was like, at the end of the day, the stuff that I do, when women will want something like will want a guy like me. You know what I'm saying? Gets up, goes to work, take care of his family, uh, knows how to cook, clean, all that bullshit. Like, but at the end of the day, if you're not worth it, I'm not I'm not gonna no. Like you got to bring something to the table too. Like you just can't expect me to do every fucking thing, and
And
you just
it
can't
ain't
bring
pussy.
and you just can't you just can't bring your pussy. Like that's not gonna fly.
Cause I can buy that on Amazon.
look, look,
Get that and some of that
and it's
liquid
like
platinum. It's a
and
party.
it's funny because like if you well my brother Bone, yeah, we the only ones that's still married, but you know we've had our flings, whatever you want to say, back in the day. But we found that one girl that compliment us to where we was like, you know what? Yeah, she the one. She deserves this because she brings more to the table than just her pussy. She understands that we are trying to build something together. And a lot of females nowadays, like I said, they don't understand that it's a partnership.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, marriage is a partnership and marriage is work. You have to work at your marriage to keep it, but you have to y'all have to have that talk. The communication is very important. And me and my wife, you know, we are getting better with our communication now, but that's very important. You have to outline everything you're trying to do. Listen, if you want to do this, this has to happen. This has like you have to have that talk because you just can't assume that she knows or she can't assume that you know.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have structure.
Yeah, and females they just want I'm gonna sit here and take my money, but you take your ass out there and bring me your money so we can buy everything off your money. It don't work. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. That's not going to last long. It's not.
That's why it doesn't. That's why we're the most divorced, most unmarried, culture, population in the fucking world right now.
But it's like, and it's not our fault though. It's like, it's plenty. If you go back to high school, how many times you seen the nerdy motherfucker trying to talk to the girl that would treat her right and all the other bullshit? She brushed him off for the nigga that sell dope but got like 8 baby mamas.
Cause he ain't had no status.
And that's what it was. You ain't had a status.
He ain't had a status.
And it's like,
it's culture that does it because like other cultures don't do that shit. We glorify all the wrong shit and call that goals.
Yeah, facts.
And that's perfect. They look for the wrong shit and call it gold.
And they don't. I mean, it's like look at who their role models are. And I'm not trying to bash from nothing like that, but it's like you look at men, right? Men's role models are normally people who are like leaders or successful, people that have built something. Who are women's role models growing up? Like they are taught to like emulate princesses and fucking cartoon characters and shit like that. And then when they come of age, they look at like celebrities or people who are like industry plants or fucking actresses who are just out here doing stupid. Like it's nobody like, hey, it's like I admire this woman right here, like Maya Angelou, because this is what she came through and this is what she's done now. I admire Shirley Chisholm because no, it's like some popular person with status and some fucking money who has the fucking hot boyfriend, things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's never like, hey, here's a woman of substance that I look up to and want to emulate myself after, and that's why, we look at them a little crazy sometimes. Because it's like, well, how do you want all this stuff, but you don't, that's not what you represent. Like you tell me you want to get married or you want a man to marry you, you want a man to come find you and marry you, but you aren't a wife yet and have never tried to be a wife yet and have never learned the skills because you're independent. So your independence, right? You deciding to go be this working woman and be independent and not needing a man. You don't know how to cooperate with a man. You don't know how to work with a man. You don't know how to talk to a man from a place of respect. You want us to listen to you and respect you, but you don't listen to us or respect us. But you respect your white boss though. You know what I'm saying? Because he's signing a check. But when you come home, you can't respect your black boyfriend or your black husband. you know, because you've been taught your whole life that you don't need a black man to fucking survive. And you don't hear no other group of people promoting that
Doing that shit.
message. You don't even hear them promoting independent women. There is no song by a white
They're-
person talking
They're
about
forcing,
independent
they're
women.
forcing marriage. They want to get married.
Yeah. Yeah. Shotgun
And
wedding,
like-
motherfucker. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's the whole thing. You got all this independent this. Okay, cool. But how you just said, you want to be a wife, but yet you don't know how to be a wife.
Mhm.
So how's that gonna work?
Perfect example, right? Cardi B makes a song, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I can show you how I got this ring. And
Mhm.
she cooks, she cleans.
And she cleans.
She cooks and she cleans. And she sucks dick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I remember he posted a picture of her
He
sweet.
put a video up of that shit.
Yeah, because Offset is he's from the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like this. I don't know, and that's the thing. That you get girls that idolize, that hang on every word that these celebrities say, when they not really saying true shit.
Nah, hell no. Because she is cooking and she is cleaning. And she is sucking dick on a regular basis. Because guess what? If she doesn't, Offset will go and get another woman, just like he has done before. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's the thing, like you said, you're the catch. Men will always be the catch. If a man is doing something with himself, he will always be the catch because we only get better with age. We only make more money with age. We only advance with age. Like we naturally progress into positions of leadership. Like you'll be where you are. You can be in the same job for 10, 15, 20 years. And just as a man, you will progress and get more leadership and take more responsibility and find yourself in a supervisory position because that's what men do. Women are content with being where they are for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm
They're
saying
happy,
you
they're
get some
happy in their
some
comfort
that know how
zones.
to that want to climb the ladder. But you're right. A lot of females in the workforce get to the spot and they like shit. I'm cool. I make this amount and
Because they value comfort, you know what I'm saying? And we value challenge. We're like,
But-
okay, this is cool, but I'm not trying to work for niggas, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm trying to be the nigga that's setting the schedule, or I'm trying to run dispatch, or whatever the case may be. And it's like women are like, I'm just
Yeah.
happy to be here. Happy to be here.
and that's
I'm
how
fine
you
with this.
like you said earlier. If we at a job to where we see that's not gonna happen, we not
We
scared
dip.
to dip.
Yeah,
We're
we
not
out.
scared to dip and go find something else.
Yep.
But it's when you said the whole we keep getting better and better. The guy said the thing, or the girl said the guys that are a catch, they either married or they have options. And that's the thing, when a guy has options, now you have to show me something to where I should eliminate all my options to
Mhm.
fuck with you.
Yeah.
That
And it ain't
that is
pussy.
your job now. You know I have options. So it is your job now to entertain me enough to where I eliminate all my options and fuck with you. And it better not be just your pussy.
And that's courtship. And that's courtship, right? And this is like, bro, because I'm out here doing my thing, right? And you'll be out here talking to women. And one of the first questions I always ask, when we first meet is like, yo, what is your ideas on courtship? And oftentimes it's what a man has to do for a woman to show that he's interested and that he wants to pursue a relationship, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, well, what do you do to court a man? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, courtship is for both people.
Yeah.
Two-way street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Two-way
if
fucking street.
If you think about it, I know as far as for me, when I was single and I met a chick, my first goal was I'm trying to fuck. So I'm doing all the shit to get the pussy.
Yeah.
I'm being a nice guy, restaurants.
And it's up to her to keep you there.
Exactly. Like I tell a friend of mine, she like she looking for a boyfriend. I'm like, well, you got to go into the relationship, letting this man show you things that you want him to do that a boyfriend should do. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna ever find a dude.
Nope.
Like you can't go in a relationship just freestyling the shit. No, you gotta have okay, I met you, we gonna go on a date. You gotta understand, I'm looking for a boyfriend. You gotta be able to do blah 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 blah. He has to show you that he has the traits to be boyfriend, to advance to a husband. You have to go into it from the jump like that. You can't go in saying, okay, well, I'm gonna wait 2-3 months. Because no, by that time, the nigga done like, all right, bitch, you annoying now. I done got the pussy. I'm gone.
Yep.
Like you gotta start with your game plan from the rip. Like if you wait, you go wait around too fucking long.
Because men have a plan when we go into it. Like, we already know how many times we're willing to go out with a woman before we get bored if we ain't fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I know I do. I know I do.
I know I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, rather.
And I'm out here right now, and I know I'm gonna tell you right, like, in, you know, because I hear women are like, "Oh, I'm celibate. I'm celibate." Okay,
Bye.
basically, you know what I'm saying? Because, okay, you celibate now, you're in your mid-30s, so sex is not important to you. Shit's important to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit's important to me, and I'm not on no fucking Steve Harvey 90-day shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's
If we're going out and like we're regularly dating each other and we've seen each other for more than a month, and I ain't smacked, okay,
oh yeah.
I'm out.
Well, no, see, my thing is I'm not out, but I'm talking to somebody else.
I mean, I've already talked to somebody else by the second week, but you just you know what I'm saying? Like I just fucking put your ass on the waivers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's all they are. They on the waiting list.
Yeah,
that goes back to the options. I got options, so you have to show me why I need to eliminate all these other options and keep just fucking with you.
Because that's the thing. It's right. And then I've met some women that are very, very intelligent, very smart, and they know a dickhead like me, right? So they're like, hey, I'm gonna let this motherfucker smash first week. You know what I'm saying? And then he's gonna want to keep smashing, and then this is when I have the opportunity to show him I can do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, like, because now it's like, okay, he beat, so now he's gonna come to my house. Right? Now he's going to see how I keep my house in order. You know, now I'm going to cook for him. Now I'm going to do this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, I like it here. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. She's showing you stuff to you be like, you know what? She good with everything. I can see myself here for a little bit longer.
Yeah, and they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that early in a relationship. Or before you have sex. Like before you fuck, they don't want to cook for you. They're like, I'm not giving you no girlfriend benefits or no wifely benefits if I'm not wifey. Well, how the fuck do you expect to get there? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the whole thing.
This is an audition, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, this is a job interview.
I need your
They want us to do the husband. They want us to do the husband shit, but they won't do the wife shit.
Nigga, exactly. You gotta come fully fucking qualified. Like, when you look at a job applications, like the qualifications, you got to have all of the motherfuckers plus more. Them, just be alive. Just be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, no education required. No experience required. I'm just going to fucking say, okay, you want to be a girlfriend? I got to wing it with you, but you got to see my whole fucking resume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that shit, and that's why it's, as you probably all three can say, that's why a lot of females that we ran across didn't last.
Correct. Yeah. But y'all good though, man. So y'all married and shit. But I do have a question, man. Because we know that women have unrealistic expectations for men. That's already been proven. Yeah. The question is, do men? Yeah, excuse me. Are our expectations too high for women? Do we expect too much from women?
I think we don't expect enough.
I agree with that.
I mean, because we expect them to have a fat ass, you know, big titties and a fat ass.
I mean,
my cash.
I'm not even talking about the physical aspect of it. I'm talking about what you bring to the table. We don't ask what women want us to have. We just ask that you ain't crazy and you look good.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you was talking about earlier, we the hunters, so we know we're gonna get it regardless. We just want somebody to be along with that journey with us, and if you happen to bring more to the table, then so be it.
And that's the key to it. Like, yeah, we the hunters, but we need somebody to keep us on that path, to make sure
we
that
need guidance.
Yeah, we doing shit the right way. We ain't fucking shit up. That we ain't getting, we not getting off the lane. Because That's why I always say my wife compliments me very well because she does that to the T.
So somebody to help you be accountable.
Pretty much. That's one thing I say all the time I love about my wife. When it comes time to handling shit, I get frustrated easy.
Mm-hmm.
So she has to deal with all that shit. She knows how to curse a motherfucker out in a nice way. I'm blunt with it. Nah, fuck you, shut the fuck up type shit. So, you know what I'm saying? She understands, she knows how I am and I know how she is. So we work very well together. That's very important. Because if I can't be in a relationship with a girl that's just like me, that shit's not gonna work.
Y'all both fucking fighting over fitted hats and shit.
That's just we'll never get shit done.
This nigga dating Young and May and shit. That's how you date somebody like you.
But it's like that. Like that's like we don't look for like our standards. We need to have better standards.
We do.
Like
I agree.
We have good ones, but we need to step our standards up a little bit more.
Yeah, because I think what Gordon said, and you said that we don't ask enough, except that they look good and that they're not crazy.
And they're not crazy.
Yeah, but no, I think we should the same standards they set on us. We should just reflect back on them. It's like, men, you need to have a career. Okay, you need to have a career with benefits. You need to have a job with benefits. You know what I'm saying? That eliminates a lot of them out.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no benefits. Ain't no benefits in retail.
Fuck all that. You need to have a 401k.
Thank you.
If you ain't got that, don't talk to me.
That's what I'm saying. So the same shit they tell like, you have a job with benefits and a 401k. How about that? Or, like they worried about us and what the fuck we got, what we make. Okay. You got to have no student debt. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Or your debt, your student debt has to be manageable and being paid off on, because I'm not going to marry you and fucking take that debt on. You know what I'm saying? And that's not getting forgiven because you took out private fucking loans. You know what I'm saying? So that's not getting forgiven. So how about this? How about you got to pay off all your student debt before I can give you a ring? You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
They ain't going to like that.
How about what's your credit score?
Exactly.
If your credit score ain't 600 or higher, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, or like
like how about can you go buy a car without a cosigner?
Hey man, I like it. I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? Can you get pre-approved for a home loan? I know I can. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what do you bring to the table? I know like women ask me that all the time, right? And even as an unemployed, retired community college podcaster, I still make more than the average woman, and I make more than most women.
But
I don't do shit.
And that's the thing. You don't even have a job. you make more than the average woman.
Yeah, because I did some shit that most women aren't willing to do, which is get fucked in the ass for 20 years by the military and then retire. And then go back to school.
But the crazy part about it is you're a catch. You're stable. You take care of your daughter.
Slock's over there flirting.
Hey.
And it's like, but it's females that will look down on you for that shit.
So, and that's a real thing, Jamal. And I've had that conversation with women before. Like we're dating. They're like, oh well, I've had a woman say that she's dating down by dating me. And I said, hey man, let me show you what I made for the past 10 years compared to you. You know what I'm saying? I've made 10 times what you made. You know what I'm saying? So chill, relax.
Talk your shit, me.
So I'm like, relax. I'm like, here's the next thing, right? I'm like, if I want to, I can bring $600,000 to the table to buy a house right now with no money down and no crazy interest rate and no adjustable bullshit. It's called a VA fucking loan because I sacrificed 20 years. You can't do that. You still got to compete. I don't have to. I can go walk out and get a house right now. I just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't know where my daughter's going to be at, so I don't want to do it. And it's like, hey, I'm in college right now. right? Like I'm going to school right now, not paying shit. I will have zero college debt with an entirely different career. And then on top of that, right? Because you know, I'm my daughter is 15 months now. We're probably going to put her in daycare like at 18 months. Definitely 2 years, probably 18 months, right? Put her in daycare. And I'm back out here in the job market, right? And when you're a guy from the military, right? You downplay a lot of the shit that you do, right? So I'm applying to government jobs. I'm applying to like civilian jobs, right? So I applied for a job at Comcast, right? In a fucking store selling phones. Cause I'm like, yo, my semester ends in middle of December. I'm not starting school again. If I transfer here, I'm not going to start again until the end of July. So I'm like, yo, I want to do something. And I don't want to just be at home, like working from home. If I could like just be out fucking with people. True shit. I'm like, yo, I can work at a cell phone store, make commission, talk to bitches for 2 months, and then go back to school. Right. Yeah. But then these motherfuckers call me back and say, hey man, based on your resume, we have another job for you. You know what I'm saying? Starting off at fucking 55K, right? Doing fucking executive sales. And then you have commission from each thing you sell. And you can get about, like, if you hit goal, you'll make about 120 a year. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm like, yo, I might do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around with Comcast. Like, yo, fuck school. And the guy that recruited me was a former military, he's an Army retiree. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, he's like, I'll hire you right now, put you in a store, and you can be manager in a month. Just based off your military experience, we'll make you a manager in a month. But he's like, how many cell phones can you sell? You know what I'm saying? He's like, you do this shit right here. He's like you get your own laptop, your own cell phone, your own shit. You make your own hours, and you essentially do door-to-door sales from leads. So they send you the leads. So people that say, hey, I'm interested in this product, and you just go to their house. And he's like, I know you can do it because you were a recruiter. And I'm like, that's all that is, recruiting. And I'm like, yo, I'm like, fam, so you go, and the only reason why I didn't do it yet is because you got to have a car. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to buy a car. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, I'm going to buy a little $2,000, $3,000 piece of shit and go out here for get this money. But I'm like, hold on. I don't, you know, because I'm like, I'm not trying to be out there like that. Like, I'm trying to chill or get paid more than 100K. So I'm out here sending my resume out, you know what I'm saying, to government jobs and whatnot. And with no college degree, because my background is in advanced electronics, right? And I'm not even applying to jobs like that. I'm applying strictly to management jobs or jobs working in EO, HR, that kind of shit. And they're like, yo, you're qualified for this shit. You know, just based on your experience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling these young women or these middle-aged women, I'm like, yo, when I go back to the workforce, I'm going to shit on you financially. Like, if I went and did retail, I'd make 60, 70K. I got essentially 50K coming off of my college money and my retirement check. I'm back, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. And if I get one of these government jobs where you fucking sign a contract and you're locked in forever, and you get fucking, you get steps. So you get raises like every year, damn near guaranteed plus cost living adjustment, just based on my experience and my ability to hold a top secret clearance. It's like, yo, I'm going to be that nigga that you are talking about right there that doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker that makes this much you're looking for. I'm like, I'm right here. I'm just taking a year off. You know what I'm saying? To raise my daughter. And it's like, and I'm like, you think you stepping down or you're dating down. I'm like, I'm dating down fucking with you. Man. I'm like, every woman I fucked with made over six figures. Except
how many women you know that you run into in your dating journey say I could take a year off because I want to?
None. Actually,
exactly.
One.
Exactly.
And she's doing it. Yeah, and 1 out of like 50, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, I'm dating down by fucking with you. I'm like, prior to coming to DC, you know what I'm saying? Every woman I dated made exponentially more money than you. And if they didn't, it's because they were young and they were in a career where that was guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
They just ain't reached that peak yet.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm normally the broke motherfucker when I'm dating somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, even when I dated a woman that had she had a lash business, but not selling lashes. She did the actual procedures. You know what I'm saying? Like the threading and all the fucking like the lash implants. You know what I'm saying? Like she made like 6 figures doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when we went out, I ain't have to pay for everything. You know what I mean? She'd be like, "Yo, let's go out." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. And she'd take me out, pay for everything. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, and now I come back here to the mainland, and it's like my sisters, black women, telling me that they're dating down by dating me, right? And I'm laughing because it's like, yo, 2 days ago, I'm on a date with an Indian American woman who's a fucking PhD, who's a fucking resident physician making $250,000, telling me all the great things like, oh my God, you took a year off so you can raise your daughter. That's so admirable. Oh my God, you can do that when we have kids too, because you'll still have income coming in. And I'm like, yeah.
But see,
and I'm getting told by other women outside of the culture about how great of a catch I am, and then my own sisters.
And then but yet they get mad when you date outside the race.
Yeah.
But shit like that is why.
And the other thing, and the other thing is like, you know, because I'm down in DC, so it's like a lot of African women out here. They appreciate it. They see it. You know what I'm saying? They see what I'm doing because they know that shit never happens where they're from. You know what I'm saying? And the minute they've dealt with would never do nothing like that. And like you got like a lot of African women out here, they super intelligent, super motivated, super focused, but they all want families. And they're like, yo, you'll stay home and watch the kids? You don't gotta work. Like, no, stay at home, be a fucking dad, and I'll work and make all this money. And you can cook, you can clean, you can watch the kids. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, chicks over here ain't going for that.
Be like, yo, do I have
your ass out there?
Do I have the Xbox Live Ultimate Game Pass? If so, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Word. Like that's all. Like, listen,
hey, that's not.
If you got my Game Pass popping, I will be a stay-at-home dad.
Man, you tell me. I told my wife, if I say, let me know when you want to switch roles. I'd gladly stay home.
Mm-hmm. Because it ain't hard, bro. It ain't hard.
Yeah. And that's one thing. I'm not gonna say females overhyped because I understand being a stay-at-home mom is work. I understand that. My wife went through it when we first moved out here. I was blessed. We was blessed in a situation to where she didn't have to work. So like the first 2 or 3 years, I want to say we maybe about 2 or 3 years when we moved to where we at now, she didn't have to work. It got to the point where she just wanted to work just to get, because she wanted some extra money.
Yeah.
But as things progress, we started getting more stuff. So now she was like, all right, well, I don't have to work, but the extra money comes in handy.
And improves the quality of life.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, and that's how we're able to do so much more stuff now, because, with her going back to work and all that other stuff. So, but it's like, I don't think females understand that at the end of the day, a man's job, or every man wants to take care of his family.
Facts.
That's just instilled in us. We are, how you keep saying, we're prone to be leaders. We want to be that's us. We just want y'all there to support the shit we doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just don't be a fucking headache. Like, just ride with us on this journey and make sure the shit going the right way. All that extra nagging and shit, and leave that shit somewhere else.
That's all we ask, man. That's all we ask.
Just ride with us on this and hold it down for us, because if you hold it down for us, we damn sure gonna hold it down for you.
Yeah, and we do. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and it's crazy because it's like when you've been on that journey, and you've been through the shit and you've came up and you've established yourself in life, y'all had women that were with y'all from the start, essentially. You know what I'm saying? So y'all appreciate that more. So it's like, yo, I'm giving you whatever you want. Whatever you want, you get it because you supported me on this journey. And then when you look at other women who haven't supported men on that journey, but they want all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like you ain't been on that journey with that. You weren't with me in the gym. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Hell no. And that's the thing. My wife been through me when I was with her. We had some hard times. And it's been plenty of times she could have been like, nah, fuck that nigga, I'm gone. But thugged it out for with a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's why now, like with this whole house shit, I told her, look, my only thing I ask is that I'm not more than an hour from my job. That's it. We can go wherever you want, get whatever you want. If it's in the budget, fuck it. All I ask is that I'm not an hour away from my job, and I got a TV, Xbox, and a couch. I'm cool.
Yeah, our standards are so fucking terrible.
Yo, but he not lying.
That's all.
Yo,
like
women be
real
thinking
shit.
we want the most, and I be telling them like, look, I make so much money now. I be telling my family, my kids and my wife, y'all can get anything y'all want from me. Just keep this house clean and leave me the fuck alone.
That's it. Like my wife, she was laughing at me one day because I was in the back on the grill, just in my own little zone. And like we got the sliding glass door for the back door, so I had the curtain open. And she looked at me, she's like, what you so happy about? I'm like, nothing. I'm chilling. Like, I mean, this my shit. Like, like I'm on the grill. We had a little kiddie pool in the backyard. The kids was in the back playing in the pool. It wasn't bothering me. She wasn't bothering me about nothing. I'm chilling on the grill. Got a beer in my hand, chilling.
Yeah,
this shit can't get no better than me right now. Then I'm like, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go sit down and play Call of Duty with my niggas.
Yeah,
it's the perfect day. Like,
and that's what it is, bro. It's like we actually want so little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's so hard to provide that because they just want to combat you on it. It's like, yo, we just want peace. And men, and we know how to create that peace for ourselves, you know? And it's like, women think that we want threesomes. No, we want Xbox. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Xbox is some quiet time.
No,
You know what I mean?
Xbox Live, God damn it.
That's it, bro. Like we want to be able to play spades with our homies and shit, man. We don't want 10 bitches. We want one
Like
that will leave us the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying?
I told my wife, I was like, you know, with the whole house thing, I'm like, look, all I need is backyard, talking grill, and the TV for my Xbox. Anything else you can have.
Yeah.
I don't care. You can decorate it. You can decorate however the fuck you want. I don't care. But
Nope.
those are the only things I need.
Yeah, because that shit makes you happy, and then me being able to give you that makes me happy. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
And I told her, I was like, if we go find the house and I like the house 100% and you like it 90%, I will have to hear about that 10% forever. Mm-hmm. If you go and find a house that you like 100% and I like 90%, I can deal with the 10%. So go do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Yeah, because that's what it is, man. It's like we, you know, our whole shit is about being a provider, right? And one of the big differences is that men, we know what the fuck makes us happy. Very simple shit. A lot of times women
don't.
What they think
you,
makes them happy is what other people have.
The hardest question you'll ever ask a female is what you want to eat.
Jamal, I'm glad you said that. Oh my fucking God. Let me tell you the shit that aggravated me Friday night. Leaving the airport, we get off the plane, get in the car, leaving the parking lot. She's like, babe, I'm hungry. What you want? Don't ask me what I want, because whatever I want, you're not going to want. So what do you want? And I will eat wherever we go. Because I'm fine. I can eat anything. Oh, I don't know. So Jamal, you know how long it takes to get from Atlanta to my house? Good hour.
Yeah.
How many restaurants you think we passed?
And you passed by a lot of shit.
Exactly. So we getting closer to my side of the woods. She still ain't figured nothing out yet. China Cafe, give me some boneless spare ribs with some shrimp fried rice. Okay, 10 minutes, boom. Baby, stop right here, because she was driving. She wanted to drive back home. She drove, get in the house. I'm eating. Now she upstairs with a fucking attitude because she hungry. So now it's my fault.
Yeah, that's.
Hey.
So now at 11 o'clock at night, I gotta go get some fucking Wendy's chili because she couldn't make up her mind in the 8 o'clock hour when we was on our way back from the airport.
It's your fault because you didn't make the decision for her.
Cursing her ass out the whole ride to Wendy's. She wasn't in the car though.
Yeah, exactly. When she leave, I'll be talking again.
But it's that simple shit, man. Like, that shit had me hot.
I go through it every Saturday. Every Saturday is our eat out day. And I ask my wife, she'll come down. She'll come downstairs, be like, "Oh, what you want to do for dinner?" I tell her, "Don't matter to me. What do you want?" She's like, "Oh, I don't." Well, I'm like, "Look, you're the picky one, and you're going out to get it. So to make it easier for you, wherever you go, I'll get something from there, so you don't have to keep going, from store to store to store." So I tell her, like, whatever you want to get, let me know. I'll get something from there. And that'd be. She'll ask me about 5 o'clock. Then 7 o'clock, she'll ask me again. Well, what have you decided something? Oh no, I don't know yet. Well, the fuck, like,
Yeah.
it's not a hard question, but that's the hardest question you'll ever ask a female. What do you want to eat?
Yeah, and it's something like that, man. It's like, just what makes you happy? What do you want? And then they'll name like shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They'll name shit that they've never experienced. So it's like, no, what actually makes you happy right now? Not what you think will make you happy. You know what I'm saying? No, what do you have in your life that makes you happy now? I can provide that as a man. You know what I'm saying? And then we can expand upon that as we fucking mature, as a couple. And that's the thing. That's why it's easier for men to pick women, because we're like, yo, she makes me happy right now. And I'm cool with that. I'm good with, if you stay where you are, I'm good with that forever. You never got to change. You know what I'm saying? You never got to add nothing new to the fucking repertoire. You know what I mean? I'm happy right now. Women are like, no, I need you to do all this right now and then be able to give X, Y, Z, ABC down the fucking road. And it's like, well.
But then when you get down the road, they need you to do X, Y, Z more. And when you get to that point, you got to do ABC more.
And they don't give a fuck about what you did to get down that road.
Hell
you know what
no.
I'm saying? Yeah, that's how it be sometimes, man. That's why I'm having so much fun out here dating, man, because I ask like all these questions on dates. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same conversation I have with you all motherfuckers, bro. I be having women in Dave and Buster's or at a coffee shop, whatever. And I'm not like trying to hide who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I was married for 6 years and I asked for the divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, so trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, like hey, listen, man, I'll fucking cut a bitch off so goddamn quick. Like,
it ain't hard to cut that bitch off. Y'all know that song.
You like motherfucker Nino Brown, cancel that bitch and buy
Hell
another
yeah,
one.
man. And I'm not talking about bitches, man. Trust me, I love all women. All women,
No,
trans, cisgender,
it's a difference
whatever.
between bitches and women.
Yeah, because
Yes,
bitches is niggas too. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
With the ER.
Yeah, if your boyfriend ain't working and that nigga got he got 2 NBA 2K, 2 fucking players rated 90 or above, that nigga's a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy? What I've noticed out here, a lot of women are settling out for some dumb shit. Like, women are cool with just to say they're in a relationship. They'll date a motherfucker that sit at home and play Madden and 2K. They can
control that man. They got power over that man. You know what I mean? Yeah. He ain't a man. He a son. He a child. It ain't nothing. No man. It ain't no different than them having a little fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they get little rescue men like that, the same way they get rescue fucking dogs. And so they think they can mold them into whatever they want. But it's like, no, he's not clay. He's a piece of shit. A piece of shit. You can't turn a piece of shit into a fucking ceramic pot. It's still shit.
Hell nah. It's just the pot that smell like shit.
Hey, what my man Samuel L. Jackson said in Juice, he said you can pour syrup on shit, don't make it pancakes.
For real. And I be sitting there like, it's like, for some reason I hear a lot of like females that I've seen, or the ones I've interacted with, like walking in the store or whatever. The funniest shit, as a man, if I walk into a store and I open the door, if you're like 2 feet behind me, I'm going to hold the door so you can walk in first. That's normal shit. Yeah. I've had a female tell me, "Oh, my boyfriend's in the car." Bitch, I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm just holding the door for you because that's some shit to do. Like, that's
exactly.
I'm supposed to do that. I've had another situation where I was walking out of Walmart. A lady's carrying like 8 bags of fucking water, like she had jugs of water in the bag, like 8 bags. I'm like, excuse me, do you need help? Can you see your car? Oh no, you can't have my phone number. Bitch, I did not ask you for your phone number. I just asked you if you need help because you feel like you're struggling. But fuck it. Carry them shit your damn self then. Then she dropped one and I started laughing.
Because the thing is, like, because when I tell women this shit, that this happens to me, they think it's like a one-off thing. And I'm like, no, this shit happens to men on a regular fucking basis. Or walking down it, like, bro, like, cause I every morning I go pick my daughter up from her mom's house, right? And it's a mile and a half back and forth. It's half a 0.75 miles uphill on the way back, 0.75 miles downhill, right? And so I jog uphill to pick my daughter up, and I'm walking back with a baby carrier with my daughter, right? My daughter's like sleeping on my chest, walking back, 8 in the morning, right? And I'll see women, and I'll say good morning to them.
Real quick, what you do when it's raining?
I don't pick her up.
Oh,
Yeah, but
you bring her down.
Yeah. But I'm not walking my baby through the goddamn rain. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I asked. I know
Yeah,
you
no.
don't have a car.
Yeah, nah, I would take an Uber before that. But so I'm walking with my daughter. My daughter is laying on my chest, you know, or she's like up looking at stuff, whatever. And I'll say good morning. And I took a record of this for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I went 100 people, 100 women, say good morning to them. How many people you think say good morning back?
Maybe 20.
I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna say
20,
10.
22. 22.
Ah,
22. How many of them do you think were black?
None.
One.
I'm gonna say. Damn.
I'm sorry, I didn't get just to answer one.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? One. And this is every day walking down the so I'm seeing the same people a lot of times because they're walking from their apartments, wherever they live, to go because you gotta because where I walk is where you go to the train station and the metro hub, right? And so I'm walking from that to my house, right? And so I'm walking past the same stores, the same people that people that are like waiting on the bus, people that are fucking walking home, walking to whatever stores, getting their coffee and shit like that. And I'm like, good morning. And they don't say nothing back. You know what I'm saying? They don't say nothing back. And I'm a grown ass man walking with his fucking daughter. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, saying good morning, not saying, oh, hey, what's up? Just saying it's good morning, you know, and this is some real shit. Like, cause my homegirl Lois was on the show last week. Like, we've been hiking before, and she knows how I am. I say good morning to everybody. So like when we go hiking, I say good morning to folks up and down the trail. And there is a big difference. And we like the white folks always say good morning back. They love some good morning. Don't say good morning to a white person. They're gonna tell you their whole fucking day. You know
Good morning. Did you see the sunrise this morning?
And that's why I love white people, man, because them motherfuckers be having a good morning, yo. They be having a good goddamn morning. And
it be those you don't want to say good morning to because it turned into a long ass conversation.
Yeah. It done made you realize you was mad about some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, it's like when I go hiking and shit, I say good morning to people. And it's like women especially just, you know, because this is 100 women over a course of 2 weeks. 22 say good morning. Only one that was black say good morning back. You know, like what? Imagine if my daughter was like speaking age. What kind of message that would send to her? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That terrible, bro. Terrible, man. But
and it's like it's fucked up because I think all females think that guys want to talk to them. It's like, no, we not. I'm just being. I have manners and I'm courteous. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Gordon, you about to say something?
I would just say technology plays a part in that too. Everybody looking down at their phones. They're not used to engaging with people no more.
That's another thing, man. Social media has made us less
too.
social. You know, social media has made us less social. And that was a lot of things. People look at their phone, they pretend like they pick their phone up. Like when I'm walking by, that's when they go to the phone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I don't sweat it because I'm still that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter, bro. Because I'm to right now because when I go to the park, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out there with my daughter, oh, it's a whole different tone then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your boy turning the Idris Elba then. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy's girls.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I listen, man, having a daughter is like the ultimate wingman. You know You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh
No,
yeah.
no, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Having kids is the ultimate wingman. My
Yeah,
son
I
has got
agree.
my son has got me jammed up plenty of times.
Yeah, but y'all motherfuckers is married and shit. I'm single, so you know I don't use my daughter for anything like that. People just see her, and they're like, and they just see what she does, and they see because she's a happy child. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's like a rare thing. Is like seeing a kid that's like just happy all the fucking time, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's so happy and good with people and blah 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 and running this and doing that and trying to speak and all that shit. And I'm like, yeah, I raise her. I'm a happy person. You know what I'm saying? I just crack jokes on the podcast, but I'm a happy dude. Like I don't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy as shit, nigga. Yeah, but yeah, and then they want to then they want to say hello. Then they want to ask about oh well where's her mom at? Work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, no, we aren't together. That's all. That's other things. I like well, what's the relationship with the mom? Ain't no relationship. That's what paperwork is for. That's why you go to court, nigga. So I ain't got to talk to you and have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, man, shout out to the justice system, man, because they look out for men when you file first. But other than that, man, I got to use the fucking bathroom bad as fuck, and I have a midterm to finish, psychology. So I got to get the fuck out of here, and it's been like 3 or 4 hours. This motherfucker Gruden done fucking hijacked his ass on here and shit.
Hey, real quick, though. First, I'm the only nigga out the crew to do 3 episodes, my nigga.
You got it.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna start putting the link out all the time in the group chat. So niggas want to jump in, they can jump in. You know what I'm saying?
And it's good to know now I don't need Wi-Fi to be on here.
Nah, I just need a stable connection.
Yeah.
I'm the person hosting, so that's what takes the fucking all the bandwidth up. You know what I'm saying? So if my shit's trash, and everything's gonna be trash.
Cause I've been on the phone with y'all since I was in Alabama. I'm now 60 miles from the Florida line.
That's what's up, man.
20?
I'm on 75 South. I came from Birmingham. When I called y'all, I was coming out of Birmingham, and I was on 20 then. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, trucker talk. I gotta take a fucking shit, nigga. Goddamn, chill.
All right, y'all.
All right, before we dip, you got anything to say, man?
Nah, I'm good.
Slocks.
Hey, respect the hat, man. Every time I'm on, I'm gonna have a different hat on every episode, man. my title is solidified, man.
Hey, man.
Stop trying to come from my crown.
Hey, just like always, man. Fuck being woke. Should never been sleep. Peace.